Yeah, baby, yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! All right, enough of that bullshit. Yo, fears, audience fears. Back at it again with another live stream. I hope you guys are doing epic. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you're doing glorious. I hope you're doing wonderful. You get my point. I'm doing pretty good. The fears man is doing pretty good. Coffee first, right over here. In the horror movie Exorcist mug that Visions made for me, you got Fear's scared out of his mind, like that. I tried to recreate it the best way I could. Then you got Randall, kind of as a ghost, I guess. And then you got the Exorcist poster. I'm going to give that a big thumbs up. All right, cheers. Nice. Well, guys, it's been a good day. It's been a relaxing day. You know, it's been a relaxing day. I did a little editing. I skipped lunch. I had some eggs for breakfast. Work was good. It was I'd say it was a medium day. It wasn't busy, but it wasn't like massacred. I'd say it was busy. And after I edited, I watched two movies. I watched The Making of Star Wars, this amazing documentary that I'm going to review for you guys. And then I watched an oldie, but a goodie, A Nightmare on Elm Street, because I had not put that on my movie app. Actually, none of these are on the movie app, so I'm going to be watching a lot of Freddy coming up soon to get all the Freddy movies locked and loaded on the app. So yeah, there you are. Because I've almost got all the Star Wars on the movie app, and then I've got almost all the, I think I have all the Michael Myers, but yeah, I need to get all the Freddys on there. So yeah. So anyway, I've got some very good news, my friends. Every day, Fears is getting new subs. Like, I don't know. The shorts must be taken off. Every day I've been kind of looking. And, oh man. Like, I may be to 4,000 before I know it. So, in a matter of one day, remember the other day I said I was at 3,022 or 3,023? Now I'm up to 3,027. In a matter of one day. So I'm getting like 1 or 2 or 3 subs a day, which is awesome, you know, and the shorts have really been helping while Fears is trying to get all my, you know, my editing done. So every night before work, I just make like 3 or 4 shorts, or some short little video. Like I did a mini vlog last night where I uploaded that video of my nephew Shelton, playing on the floor with his toys, and I just said Fears mini vlog. So whenever you don't get a big vlog, you get a mini vlog, you know. And then let's see, how many new subs did I get on Fears vlogs? Let me just have a look here. Yeah. So I was at 1,980, and now I'm at 1,985. So every day I'm getting like 2, 3, 4 subs. But hey, a sub is a sub. I'll take 1. I'll take 2. I'll take 10,000. I don't care, you know. So I appreciate all of my loving and loyal fans out there, and all my new loving and loyal fans getting out there, spreading the word, going nuts, going ballistic, spreading the Fears message out there. And basically, the Fears message is to have as much fun as possible, cracking jokes, having fun, That's initially why I started my channel, was to make good content, funny content that people could laugh at. Uh, um, and I didn't even think about doing lives when I first made my channel. So, but then once I found the lives, I kind of fell in love with it because it's a great way to talk to your audience. You know, ask what they want, how are they feeling, what are they up to, stuff like that. So I cannot thank you guys enough for the the likes, the comments, the subs, the views. You guys spreading the word. Like, you guys will be at your job and be like, you guys got to watch this Fears guy. He's hilarious. Or you got to watch this Fears guy. He's handsome. So ladies, I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. Tell that hot waitress. You got to go out with Fears. You got to check out his channel. You know, give him a little kiss, comb his little hair. You know, whatever. A handhold, a cuddle, anything. I don't know. Anyway, big shout out to Lord Visions for making this for me. I appreciate it. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to look on the old website, and I think I'm going to buy something. I haven't bought anything in quite a while. Anyway, recently I wrote up Dave a fan letter. So I'm going to be sending Dave a fan letter. I'm just putting the final touches on it because I am a fan of Dave. You know, the hot sauces, we got to be, we got to keep him rocking, Dave. You know, he is the hot sauce master. So in the letter, I asked Dave a couple of questions, and I gave him some ideas for some podcast ideas. So I can't wait for Dave to read that. So I'm gonna be mailing it off very soon. It's not finished. The letter is not finished yet. I've been typing it up on the old computer. So I'm gonna get it printed off. I don't have a printer. I need to buy a printer for my house. So if I have to print something off, I have to save it to a thumb drive and take it to the library and have it printed off. I don't mind doing that. It's a pain in the ass, but I got to get a printer at some point because it shouldn't be that hard to attach it to my laptop or whatever, and I just have to find somewhere to put it in my house. I may have to buy like a little stand to put the printer on. Anyway, those ink cartridges must cost a fucking fortune though. But anyway, if it's not worth going to the if it saves me a trip of going to the library, then there it is. I like going to the library though, because I'll pick out a book or I'll pick out another movie. Like I'll give you an example. I hadn't seen it in years, but my mom used to get these educational movies. And one of them was called Ralph and the Magic Motorcycle. And it was about a kid that his mom and his dad, they're on vacation and their car breaks down. So they go to this rinky-dink hotel off the side of the road. And I hadn't seen it in years. And I saw it at the library and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I remember watching that when I was a kid, you know? And then I did a review and you guys loved it, you know? And I put it on the movie app. So yeah. Anyway, today's thumbnail is, since it's the St. Patrick's Day season, well, the person that we honor St. Patrick's Day, I found a nice picture of St. Patrick. So St. Patrick, the actual guy, the actual St. Patrick, I found a nice cartoon illustration of him, and that is the thumbnail today. Today's topics, we're going to be reviewing two movies. So we're going to be reviewing Nightmare on Elm Street 1, and then the making of Star Wars. Oh, yes. So those are the watches. And again, I've seen the making of Star Wars, but one, I hadn't seen it in a while. And I hadn't done it for my movie app. So I was like, why not? So those are the two movies. But I hadn't seen Nightmare on Elm Street in quite a long time. I couldn't tell you. I can't tell you the last time I watched it. Well, today. Today's the last time I watched it, but I can't tell you since today the last time I watched it. So yeah. Next topic, we're doing weird excuses to take off work. And I asked Meta. I said, Meta, I've got 3 topics. I need one more. Give me some. She goes, you know what a really funny topic would be? Have you and your fans come up with the most weirdest excuses to take off work. I said, that'll work. I said that's a funny topic. So we're gonna do that. And then since I took a quiz yesterday on my Ireland skills, I got 9 right. I got to redeem myself. So I'm going to take an Easter quiz. I haven't pre-planned. I'm just going to find some random one off the internet, and I will take a photo of it to show you guys my result. And then we haven't done a lot of questions in a while, so I asked Meta again, and so I came up with 2, and Meta came up with 2. And she goes, how about this or that? And I said, what do you mean? She goes, you could find questions off the internet, ask your fans, would you like this or that? And the questions would be, would you rather go off and jump in a lake, or would you rather go swim in the ocean? And I said, oh, there you go. So we're going to do a little bit of that. Anyway, movie reviews first, though. Until Lantern gets his Discord all situated, I cannot call Lantern. So Lantern, I'm sorry. Lantern, spread the link. Spread the link. I called Dave and told him to spread the link as well, because he said he would do that. I don't know what's going on with Lantern's Discord. He either forgot his password, or my Discord is working perfectly. I'm not in a Discord. I mean, I jump into your guys's sparingly, but yeah. But I message all my friends on Discord, so I don't know what the hell's going on with his Discord, though. Anyway, I hope he gets it fixed soon, or makes a new one, or anyway, something like that. Because I miss calling Lantern as an integral part of the show. All right, let's see, updates. I got a message from Jeff, and let me read it. So, I'm excited. It's nothing big. He said, "Hey, Fears, what's up?" I said, "Yo, Jeff, how are you doing?" Good, buddy. How about you? And then I said, "I'm doing good." And then I said, "Hey, Jeff, let me know about Disney, buddy. Keep in touch, and I'll see you at some of the next shows." And he said, "I will be following up with you on both of those very soon. I've just been very busy, Fears." And I said, "Awesome. Can't wait to go to the parks with you. Keep in touch." And then he gave me a thumbs up. So that's the update. He's usually really busy, so I hear from Jeff. I hear from Jeff more on Facebook, but every once in a while he'll send me a text, because we are good buddies. And he's like, "Hey, Fears, you coming to the show?" And I was like, if I don't have to work, or if I'm not hanging out with the guys, or whoever, then absolutely. So yeah, this weekend I'm going to be starting looking for my airline tickets to go visit my mom and Enzo. He's my buddy. He's my pal. Visit Shelton for his birthday. He's also my buddy, my pal. Can't wait to see my mom. Can't wait to see Eric. I may stay for Easter. I may not. I haven't decided, but you have to buy those tickets way in advance, my friends, or they're a lot of mucho dinero. So I'm going to try to buy them way in advance. So at least you'll get another travel vlog from Fears. Which, by the way, I need to upload all the other fucking travel vlogs I've done, but all in good time, my friends. All in good time. I've been thinking of new cover artwork for my for both Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26. Because Fears Vlogs, I got the tomatoes a rocking, but I thought, it's time to switch it. It's time to switch it out. Every couple of years, I switch out the profile pictures and the cover art. So the last couple of years, either Randy's made it for me, or sometimes Caleb still watches my shows. Whenever he hears me say something, he's a big fan and a big friend. So the last couple of years, Caleb Templeman has made the cover art the last couple of years, which I appreciate. But he was practically begging me, Fears, can I make your cover art for you? And I said, yeah, sure, man, if you want. I don't know why he was so gung-ho to make it, but I was like, that saves me a trip from either making it or Randall. So I'm like, thanks, buddy. All right. Let's open up the chat and let's get things rocking. Let's see, anything else before I open up the chat? We got St. Patrick's Day is coming up. My dad's birthday's coming up. I will not be streaming on the 14th, because that's when my dad's birthday is. So I always honor my dad. I'll probably get some pizza from either Little Caesars or Domino's or Pizza Hut. I don't know. We'll see. One of those. And then I just watch all my dad's favorite movies, or as many as I can. We got St. Patrick's Day is coming up. We got Palm Sunday. We got Good Friday coming up. We've got April Fools, and we've got Easter coming up. So lots of big events. And then in April, we have all that. We have Earth Day, and then we have my buddy's 44th birthday coming up, my buddy Jesse. After April, we have Cinco de Mayo. We have Mother's Day, so I'm going to get my mom some type of gift. We got Memorial Day in May, so a lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of good stuff. The start of March, so yeah. All right, let me just situate my my podcast here. I'm going to open up the chat. Mother's Day, so we got, thank you for the 3 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Yo, 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 yo. All right, let me open up the chat. Nice, 15 people watching. 4 likes. Thank you. It's going nuts. All right. Let's see here. Let me say hello to everybody. Okay. I'm gonna catch up with the chat. Lantern says, "Dance, dudes." Oh, I'm dancing, Lantern. Like, Fierce doesn't know how to dance very well, but I do my best. I try to cut a rug. That's right. Lantern says, "Yo, yeah. Hey, Lantern. Yo, what's up, Dave?" Lantern says, "Yeah. Whoa." Yeah. Lantern, you just can't force out a woo. You have to feel the woo. You have to feel the woo. Well, howdy, Fierce. Well, howdy, Lantern. Yo, Johnny, what's up? He says, "What's up, Fierce? Hope you're doing well." I'm doing better. I'm doing better. My nose is less stuffy, Johnny. I was coughing up a storm. It was going nuts. And then I was blowing my nose. It's still a little stuffy up here, but not as bad. Let's see. Dave says, "I have tuna fish sub." Hey, there's nothing wrong with the tuna fish sub, Dave. I haven't had one in a while, but I'm going to give it a big thumbs up. He says, "Just kidding." Oh, no. Don't kid about a tuna sub. Ooh, oh yeah. Vision says, "Well, howdy, Fears." Well, howdy, Visions. Vic says, "Well, hey, everybody," with a beer mug. I don't have any beer right now. I finished it all off, Vic. I need to go to the grocery store either tomorrow or Thursday, right before Lampy's stream. So, yeah, you may get a live stream of Fears at the grocery store because I need to get some food. So, yeah. All right, now. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, hey, Tylenol. How you doing? He goes, "Oh, hi, Lantern. It's Lampy." Yo, what's up, Jucifer? Good to see you. Are you all being a good boy here? Lantern is always a good boy, Lantern. If I go to the bathroom, don't you be spamming those tomatoes in the chat like Triple. He's naughty. I'm just joking. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Pixel? He says, "What will the new designs be?" I don't know, Pixel. I haven't gave it much thought. Like Fears vlogs, I'm probably going to have either Randall draw me a new cartoon version of me, or I'll use an older one. And because the last time one of the fans said, "Fears, because your skin is so sensitive," he goes, "you should just rock the tomato thing." And I went, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like, I will. And so I asked Caleb, I said, "Can you make a title that says Fears Vlogs, but make it kind of scary?" And then I just said, "Put tons of tomatoes like floating through the air in the background." And he goes, "I can do that, Fears. That's easy." And I went, "All right, great." And then Fearsman26, I just had him put Fearsman26 above one of my favorite pictures of Fearsman, where he's like intensely looking into the camera and he's got blood dripping off his face because he was just in a big battle, So that one was more easy. So I haven't given it much thought, Pixel, but maybe tomorrow. Either tomorrow I'm going to stream or Friday. I may take tomorrow off. Maybe I'll do a topic where you guys can come up with you can help me come up with some channel art ideas. Because I like to switch it out every couple of years. I think like those have been up for, I think, a year or two now. So either every year or every 2 years, I like to switch it up. So yeah. But I hope everybody's having a good night. Great show by Lord Yakov. So if you missed it, you were missing out. I need to add you on. I will add you on Facebook, Lantern. I will add you on Facebook, and I will, whenever you get a new Discord, Lantern, or not a new Discord, a new profile, you let me know. So, yeah. Let's see. What's up, Liz? Good to see you. Or, Lantern, just send me a friend request. Here, Lantern, send me a friend request of your new Discord profile. And I'll add it, and then I'll call you on there. So notifications. Yeah, so just send me a friend request, Lantern, and I will add you on there, my friend. And then I'll call you on there. So let's see here. So I'm going to periodically check Lantern on my phone because I don't have a notification yet. But whenever I get one, I will add you on there, and then I will, I'll give you a call, buddy. Because I missed calling Lampy, seeing how his day was. Lantern, I hope you had a good day. Let's see. Jucifer says, "Hey Dave." Oh, howdy, Lantern. Let's see. Vision says, "Well, howdy, Dave." Hey, Tylenol, Jack, I'm going to take away your Discord again. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. Elizabeth says, Dave. Liz, how you doing? I haven't said hello to you in quite a while. How was your day? What have you been up to? I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see. Lampy, can teach you how to float? Nice. I heard Lantern's a fantastic dancer. Because I need work. What's up, Vic? Strongbear says, "Hey, Vic." Lantern says, "All right, now, stop trolling, Jucifer." I don't think he was trolling, Lantern. I don't think he was. But yeah. Tylenol says, "Float." Well, for me and Lantern, it's fart, you know, because I do be farting. Either the coffee makes me fart, or I've been eating a lot of greens, you know. Fears is trying to get back on the health, you know, kick. I skipped lunch. I had some eggs for breakfast, and I ran out of toast. I ran out of bread, so I couldn't have any fucking toast with my eggs, you know. So I had some orange juice and 3 eggs. And then for dinner, I haven't had dinner yet, but before I go off to work, I think I'm going to make a nice garden salad, and I'm going to heat up some chicken noodle soup. So yeah, either that or I bought some chili from Publix, and it's in the fridge. I love Publix chili. If you guys have never had it, oh, you're missing out. You are missing out. It is so good. Visions, I don't know if they have Publix in Washington and Portland and shit. You and your brother need to go if they have Publix out there. That chili's fucking great. The chili is amazing. You guys have got to try it. It's, oh yeah. Good stuff, my friend. All right. Let me continue on with the chat. Let's see. Is there an echo, Lantern? Hang on. Let me play it back. Some type of gift. We got Memorial Day. That's not bad. In May, so. Is it? Hang on. Let me play it back, Lantern. Because I don't want an echo. I'll turn down my volume if I have to. But let me play it. Let's see here. Let's see. Is there an echo, Lantern? Hang on. No, there's not, Lantern. Some type of Lantern, you old prankster, you. I thought there was a massive echo. My voice sounds fine. Lantern, behave, Lantern. You old prankster, you. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Tylenol says, "Boop." Echo for Fears? No. Lantern will be on the belly buttons. Oh, yeah. Well, when is he not on the belly buttons? When is he not on the belly buttons? Lantern loves some belly buttons. Let's see. Elizabeth says, "Well, howdy, Fears." Howdy, Liz. Again, I hope you're doing very good. Vision says they don't. I went to one in Nashville once, and the hot food bar was pretty neat. Oh, dude, it is. They got hot sandwiches. They got cold sandwiches. They got subs. So they have normal sandwiches. I mean, you saw it, Visions. I'm sure your brother saw it too, because if he went on the vacation with you to Nashville, they've got hot sandwiches, hot subs, cold subs, soups, chilies, a salad bar. What am I missing? Salad bar, soups, chilies, stews. They have a stew. Hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches. They had dessert. They had pie. They have some type of cake. So they got some that whole food bar it's rocking. So yeah. So, but again, if you ever get a chance to go into another one, you and your brother have got to go check out that chili is the shit. The only other chili that I like is my mom's chili, because my mom's chili is the shit. So it would be these three. Publix chili, my mom's chili, and then I haven't had the third one in a long time. Whenever I was in Boy Scouts, my Cub Scout leader made cornbread, and then he would make his homemade. He said, "Fears, this is a homemade recipe of my chili. It's been in my family for generations." And I was like, "Oh, nice." I'm looking forward to it. And he goes, "You got to make the cornbread." He goes, "And then you pour the chili over the cornbread, and then you mash up the cornbread. You mix the cornbread in with the chili, and then you pour it in a bowl." And I was like, "I love cornbread. I love chili. I'm looking forward to it." I ate that, and oh God, I was like this. So those three. So I haven't had my Boy Scout leader's chili in forever, but I still remember the taste. It was amazing. So those three. So yeah. Vic says, I could go for some beer. I ran out of beer. Vic, if you were over here hanging out, I would give you a beer, but I don't have any beer. So yeah. Lampy hears an echo because his head is empty and sounds. Oh, don't even go there, Liz. Come on. Let's see. I went to a Towns Van. I don't know how to pronounce that other word. Towns Van Vant bar, and the bartender insinuated I was a fruitcake and ordered a. Oh, okay. Well, shame on him. Shame on him for insinuating that, Visions. You know what I would have said? I would have looked at him and said, "You know what? I'm not gay, but if I was gay, that would be an insult. Just insinuate that shit. Like, what if I walked up to that bartender and was like, 'Hey, guess what? Good news, sport. You're a mongoloid.' He'd be like, 'No, I'm not.' I'd be like, 'Well, guess what? You just insinuated that I was gay, so fuck you.' You gotta have more. You gotta have more respect for people. Or I would do the classic Visions. He'd be like, 'Yeah, you're a fruitcake, Fierce.' I'd be like, 'Don't even go there. I'm not gay. I got gay friends, all right? There's nothing wrong with gays. I got gay friends.'" That's exactly what I'd do. You know what I'm saying? That would make you laugh, Visions. It'd be the old classic. Listen, I'm not gay, but I got gay friends, all right? Don't even go there. There it is. Actually, I'm just joking. I probably wouldn't say any of that stuff. If someone insinuated that, I'd be like, "Nope, not gay. Just, can I have a beer? Great. I got my beer. I'm going to go sit down." That's probably what I would say. So, yeah. Why did he think you were a fruitcake? That makes no sense. You're pretty manly, Visions, I'm just saying. Vision says, "Whoa, easy, Buzzy. I'm not gay, but I drink gay beers." There you go. There you go. There you are. How is beer considered gay, though? It's not gay. I love beer. All right. My lips are so chapped. Excuse me for a second. Ugh. All right. There we go. It gets so dry out here. So, yeah. Let's see. Liz says, "My favorite line goes, 'I'm not gay, but my boyfriend is.'" Well, I've never said that. Let's see. Exhume sassy beers are pretty good, though. Are they? I've got a couple of favorite ones. Vic, I like British beer, lager, as they call it, or a pint. You don't need too many of those. I've told you guys, they're massive. They're like picture. All right, so Like a normal beer in America is about maybe that tall, like in a bottle. A lager or a pint is about that wide, is about as wide as my coffee mug, right? It's about that tall, and about, like I said, about that wide. You only need like 2 or 3 of those, and you are annihilated. So I like that. And then I like this apple cider beer that I got in England. I don't remember the name of it, but they mixed beer with like apple cider, and it was amazing. I've also had that in Missouri. I don't know if it was the same brand, but it was good. And then I like Coors. I like Coronas. Coronas is probably one of my favorites. And then I like Budweiser, obviously. You know, that's a classic. It's a classic. Let's see. Tylenol said, last time I was called a fruitcake, all I said is it'd be what it be. I understand. I'm pretty sure there was a pony and a rainbow on the can at that time. Was there? Yeah, Vic, I don't mind a nice cold Mike's. I've had Mike's, the lemonade beer, the Mike's lemonade. That one's pretty good too. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah. So yeah, pretty good. I've never had a Moscow though, Vic. Never. I've seen it on a T-shirt a couple of times. Oh, really? I've never seen that, Liz, but that sounds hilarious. All right. Let's see. Let's start. Let's see. What should we start with? Yeah. I like a good beer though. All right. Man, the old podcast book is filling up. So that's how much I've written for James. And then James, we've got about that much left. So James will be getting his podcast book very soon. Very, 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 very soon. All right. I think we need to start with A Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, yeah. I hadn't seen it in quite a long time. And then what's good about that movie app, I was like, have I seen that? I'm like, I've seen it before, but I'm like, is it on the app? So I took the app, and I'm like, I fumbled through the app, and I'm like, oh, shit, it is not on the app. So I was like, all right, let's do it. So I watched that. So I'm sure all you guys have seen it. It's quite the classic. Put a 1 in the chat if you like A Nightmare on Elm Street. So A Nightmare on Elm Street. I've always wanted to meet Robert Englund. I heard he's like the nicest guy ever. It's usually like that. Like Kane Hodder plays the vicious Jason Voorhees. I've met him 3 times so far. Oh, no. Technically 4 now, because I saw him at Spooky Empire. And I went up to his booth and I said, Kane, I don't know if you remember me. I said, I'm sure you've done a shitload of conventions. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I can't tell you how many conventions. I said, yeah. So I said, if you don't remember me, I said, listen, it will not hurt my feelings. And I said, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah, shoot. And he called me kid. He goes, yeah, shoot, kid. I guess I have a young baby face because I'm like, well, I'm 40, in my 40s. So anyway. Dave, I don't know if you saw him. Remember, you went to the bathroom, and I saw Kane Hodder coming out of the bathroom, and then he went up to his booth, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna go and say hi because I've met him 3 times and I've interviewed him. So, Dave, do you remember? I don't know if you talked to him, Dave, because it was the day that you and me just went. Because Zach only went on Sunday. You and me went 2 days, which was awesome. I mean, the whole experience was awesome. I wanted Zach to go with us on both days, but for some reason he couldn't go. So I waited until he comes out of the bathroom. I went up to his booth. I said, hey, Kane, I said, I don't know if you remember me. I said, wait, can I ask you a question? I said, I said, if you don't remember me, it won't hurt my feelings. You've done probably thousands of conventions. He goes, oh, probably more. And I said, there you go. And I said, it was way back like in the early 2000s. And I said, my friend Dave did a contamination convention, and I said, you went to there were 6 contamination conventions total, and I said, I only went to 5 of them because I missed the first one, and I said, do you remember my buddy Dave. I said he was the host. I said he has a very nice wife. She's got some gray hair because they're getting older. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I kind of remember those conventions. He goes, that was so long ago. I said, I'm going to show you a picture. I said, you almost killed me. I said, you choked the living Christ out of me. And I said, that's probably the most read I've ever done. And he goes, well, I don't choke people anymore. I said, oh, why is that? I said, I was honored. I said, I was honored to get choked out by Jason. And he goes, well, one family didn't like it and they almost tried to sue me. And he goes, I choked one of their older sons, and he goes, the mom went ballistic on me. And I was like, oh, that's bullshit. He goes, yeah. He goes, it is. He goes, I loved choking out my fans. He goes, the guys I would always choke, and then the females, I would just gently put my hands around their neck, or if they didn't want me to do, I would just give the female a hug. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He goes, yeah. He goes, I would never kill anyone. He goes, but this family went nuts. And I said, do you remember this photo? And do you remember me I said, I'm the wacky little nerdy guy. And I said, I interviewed you like 2 or 3 times. And I showed him the photo because it's on my Facebook. And I brought up the video. And he goes, vaguely, but yeah, he goes, I remember a bit. I said, wow. I said, I'm honored. He goes, you have a unique name, right? He goes, it has something to do with Halloween. I said, well, it could be interpreted as a Halloween name. And he goes, I don't remember the last name. He goes, but you said just call you by your last name. He goes, I remember it was very unique. I said, it is. And I said, Fears. And he goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I remember. He goes, I remember. And he goes, you're a great interview. He goes, I vaguely remember the questions. He goes, but I remember the contamination. So I was honored. So I've met him, but I've never gotten to meet Robert Englund. I've always wanted to. I've watched a bunch of interviews on Robert Englund, and he was shooting V. And as he was shooting V, he auditioned for Fred Krueger, and then he got it. So there you are. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Every time I see or hear about mics reminds me of Carl lugging around a trash bag of mics. I don't know who that is. Did you see the trailer for Scary Movie 6? It actually looks... Oh, I did, Vic. You missed it. Yak told me to watch it yesterday, and it is awesome. But I don't think I've seen the trailer for Scream 7. I haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to watch that tonight. I don't think I've watched it yet. So... And I was going to go to last weekend, but with all the drama and all the bullshit, I was like, fuck that, I'm not going. So I'm going to try to go this weekend. So yeah. So either Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be watching some Scream 7. So yeah. But I did see Scary Movie 6, and I put it on my watch list and in the app. I finally figured that out, Visions. It only took me, 2 years to figure it out. Yeah, Tylenol, that's a good memory. Unfortunately, my first thought is Richie. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hey, YouTube! Give me the 5,000! Yeah, he does watch my videos. I wish he wouldn't, but he's sneaky. But there it is. All right, A Nightmare on Elm Street, starring the amazing Robert Englund. He's been in so much stuff. He's been in Phantom of the Opera. He's been in, like, a remake of Phantom of the Opera. He was in... that slasher, Urban Legend. He plays a professor, and I believe he gets killed in that. That's the one I told you to watch, Visions, where the guy's like insulting the killer. He's like, an urban legend. Oh, fuck you. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna kill me in an urban legend? And then the killer's on the phone. He goes, I just might. And he's like, well, he goes, you can kiss my ass. He's like, I dare you. He's like, do it. Ooh, I'm so fucking scared. And then about 2 minutes later, that cocky little bastard dies, and I was like, you never taunt the killer. And he was taunting him bad. He's like, ooh, an urban legend. Ooh, I'm so scared. Eat my ass, and like, he was like going nuts. He like, so Visions, when you get a chance, urban legend, watch it. I was losing my mind. I was laughing hysterically. I'd rather watch Turban Legend. I don't even know what that is. It sounds hilarious. Watch them both. Watch Turban Legend first and then watch Urban Legend. About a Muslim serial killer. Watch them both. Watch them both, buddy. I'm telling you, you'll get a giggle out of Urban Legend. And then the guy that voiced Chucky's voice. What's his name? I forgot his name. He's in that movie with all the rats. The Night Shift or whatever it is. He's an urban legend. So yeah, you got to check it out, Visions, whenever you get a chance. So yeah, let's see here. That he was Dave. He was in V. I haven't watched all of V. He was in V. He was in Urban Legend. He was in. Oh God, he's been in so much stuff. He was in Stranger Things. He was in that Freddy. They made a TV show about him, for Christ's sake. He was in an episode of The Incredible Hulk. He did 2 episodes of MacGyver. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 episode of MacGyver. He's in something of Star Trek. I don't remember if he was on not Deep Space Nine. He was on what was it? I think he was on Next Gen, I think. If that was a real thing, I'd watch it. Well, Urban Legend is a real thing, Visions. You need to watch it. It's hilarious. It's a straight up slasher like 90s, and they make up all the mistakes like they drink, they do drugs, and I'm like, well, if you do that, you're dying. They do the classic, I'll be right back. And I'm like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're not going to be back. You're going to be dead in about 2 minutes. They do all that, you know? No offense to the ladies, but we have the dumb ladies crawling through the mud, crawling through the rain. And I'm like, just get up. Just get up. Get off your knees for once. and run away. And she's like, oh God, oh please, don't kill me. I'm like, what are you doing? Just get off your legs. Get off your knees and run. If your legs can run, you'll get away. If you're crawling, then you're not going to get away. You know? And the guys even do that in the movie. Some guy crawls, and I'm like, you're a fucking moron. Anyway, so starring Robert Englund. He's been in a lot of stuff. But yeah, Dave, I need to finish V, because it's awesome. They have that other guy out of the bad guy out of Total Recall. The guy with has hair on the side and he's bald. He was also in Terminator Salvation, and he was in Scanners, is in V, and that guy is a phenomenal actor. And I loved Scanners. Loved it. It was brilliant. It was epic. I loved it. When Halloween comes around again, I'm watching it again. So yeah. So Wes Craven wrote this. He did a couple movies before. He did The Hills Have Eyes before A Nightmare on Elm Street. He did The Last House on the Left, which I still have to watch. I still need to watch The Hills Have Eyes. But this is the one that really took off. And he said he got the idea for Freddy, the look of Freddy. He said when he was a young kid, he said he couldn't sleep, and he looked out the window, and an old man was wearing that hat that Freddy wears, and he was wearing a black trench coat because I guess it was raining, and the trench coat, I guess, was keeping him dry. And the guy looked up at Wes through the window, and he said that was the most terrifying old man he'd seen. And then he went to sleep, and he thought of the Freddy character. I don't know where he got the ideas for the razor gloves, and he said he got the idea for Freddy's sweater, green and red. Has something to do with human eyes. He said it's the most disturbing 2 colors to look at, and it's very hard for the eyes to. You get very distracted with red and green mixed together. And I watched the behind the scenes, which is funny because red and green has a lot to do with Christmas, and I'm like, well, that's hilarious. But on the behind the scenes, it has something to do with people's eyes, that like if they can distinct of just red, or they can just see just green, but if it's mixed together, they said it's very uncomfortable for the human eyes. So he said, oh, I'll put that on his sweater. So yeah, but I don't know where the razor glove came. I have a replica, and it's over there. So yeah. That too. That too, Vic. I was about to say that because they said that, but the initial character of Freddy he got from that old man. He said he was very young, like in his teens, about to go to college, and he said he just couldn't sleep, and he looked out the window, and it was raining, and he saw some guy in a, like, I don't remember what color, a trench coat. He said he was wearing a trench coat, and he was wearing that hat that Freddy wears, and the guy looked up, and he was like, that guy's terrifying. And then, so that he goes, that was the initial spark for Freddy. But yeah, all the dream stuff came from what Vic just said. Vision says, is that why I'm afraid, I'm scared of Christmas? Don't even go there, Visions. You like some aspects of Christmas. Come on, A Christmas Story. That's a classic. You like some aspects of Christmas. You celebrate Christmas with your mom, and you guys exchange gifts and stuff. So you like a little bit of it. You're not totally afraid of it, you know. He got the idea of Nightmare on Elm Street from the story about Chinese teens dying in their sleep. Yeah, that was scary, Vic. When I watched that, the behind the scenes, he goes, so it was a mixture of that and the old man that he saw, like when he was in college or in high school, through the window. And I was like, right on. I don't know where. They didn't say anything about how he got the idea for the razor, the glove with the razor, the knives. And basically what it is when they made it, he said, I wanted the most cheapest, dirtiest, like, work glove. So he said it's basically a work glove, a work glove. And then he said, I wanted to find stuff that he could make, like, because Freddy primarily just hangs out in a boiler room. And he said it had to be made in a boiler room, stuff that you'd find in a boiler room. Well, if you worked in a boiler room, you'd have a work glove. And he said the knives came from, he said back in the 80s, there was a very thin kitchen knife. So I don't know if you'd find the kitchen knife in a boiler room, but whatever. But he said it had to have all the parts to make it in a boiler room. And he said it had to look handmade and really creepy and weird because that's how Freddy would make it on the fly. That's why when he puts on the glove, the whole inside's ripped as shit and there's tons of tears on it and all that crap. And then he said someone thought of the little thin kitchen knives. I enjoy a nice holiday cookie. Yeah. But you like other stuff. I didn't dox you, Visions, whatever. You've said that many times. You hang out with your family. You guys exchange gifts. You like A Christmas Story. Who doesn't? Christmas Story is awesome. Even the sequel, A Christmas Story Christmas. I enjoyed that one. I haven't seen the one with Daniel Stern. I need to. It's probably going to be crap because there's A Christmas Story. Then you got A Christmas Story 2 with Daniel Stern. And then I saw the third one. I saw with the original Ralphie. And that was all right, where he's an adult. And him and his kids go. His dad, the old man dies, and he goes back and hangs out at his mom's house. It was enjoyable. Not as good as the first one, though. The first one's epic. I watch it every Christmas. I watch that every Christmas, and I watch Clark Griswold every Christmas. So, written by Wes Craven, and concept of Freddy by Wes Craven. And when I was doing all my research, watching all behind the scenes, they said every single studio passed on it, and then they had to go shopping around again, and finally one studio was like, you know what, Halloween did good, Jason did good, what the fuck, let's try it. But at first every single studio was like, we don't get it, like, he's in dreams, he's out of dreams, he's burnt, he's not burnt, is he old, is he alive, is he dead? And Wes is like, he's all that. He goes, but he's in the dream world, he's dead. He goes, and then when they pull him out, he's alive. You know, when they pull him out of the dreams, he's alive. And they're like, we don't get it. They're like, I don't know if this could be good on film. And Wes is like, it'll be great. Trust me. He goes, I wrote the script. I know it'll be a winner. And they're like, I don't think so. They're like, I don't think it'll be good. And everybody passed first. And then they shopped it around a little bit. So, yeah. So, speaking of movies, are we brainstorming short film ideas? We're going to. Sometime this week. That's going to be a topic. I want your guys' suggestions, because I want to get back to a short film at some point. Excuse me for a second. I'm very excited for that. So am I. I already told Zach about, well, I guess it would be kind of a short film. I want to recreate an SNL skit cave, but I want to put my own spin on it. And I told Zach the idea. And Zach got very excited. He goes, Fears, I've never heard of that skit. I said, how could you not have heard of that skit? I said, it's one of the most famous skits on SNL. No, it's not Wayne's World. I'm not that cool to recreate Wayne. You know, Mike Myers, you're the best. I fucking love Wayne's World. They need to do a third one. Get off your ass, Mike Myers. You're not that old. Do Wayne and Garth, a triumphant return. What's up, Museum? He says, Fears, do you believe in Bigfoot? Not really. It would be cool, though, if Bigfoot existed. I think it's just a myth. I watched all those Unsolved Mysteries, museum with my dad growing up, and they did 3 or 4 episodes, maybe more, on Bigfoot. You would think they would have some evidence by now. Oh, but all they have is like, oh, we found a footprint. Well, anyone can make a fake footprint, I'm like, after all this time, they haven't found any hair or bone fragment or anything like that. I'm like, if he really did exist, at some point a Bigfoot would have to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, where's the hair? Where's some bone? Hell, some skin. Nothing. They haven't found any of that stuff. So, I mean, it's a cool concept, like Bigfoot for a movie. I don't think it actually exists, though. But, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll let you guys know. So, yeah. Was pretty hilarious SNL skit. Well, it's not that one. But I'm not gonna tell you which skit it is. But I told Zach about it, and I showed him a clip, and he goes, "Yeah, Fears." He goes, "This is a funny skit." He goes, "I've just never heard of it." I said, "I cannot believe you've never heard of this skit." And I said, "Would you want to do it?" I said, "Would you want to be in it?" And he goes, "Oh yeah." He goes, "That sounds like a great idea." I said, "It would be like a full-on short film, man, if we did this." And he was like, "Oh, I'm down." So, yeah. I said, I mean, we'd have to go to, like, a thrift store and buy some costumes and get it kind of similar to what those characters wore and all that. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, did they? They found hair, Vic? Well, when I see it, I'll believe it. Let's see. They find undiscovered rare species all the time. Maybe Bigfoot is just one of those. I'm not saying it's not possible. Just I've never seen any evidence, Never, not once. All right, let's get back to A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, concept by Wes Craven, written by Wes Craven, starring Robert Englund. It was Johnny Depp's first role. First role for Johnny Depp. He played Glenn, and he got sucked into a bed. So, yeah. First performance by Mr. Depp. He had never acted in his life, and he was in a band. So he was basically, at nighttime, he was playing in his band, and by day, he was selling ink pens. He would call people up. He was a telemarketer and sold ink pens over the phone. And I don't know how he became friends with Nicolas Cage, and Nick Cage said, "I think you could be an actor." And he's like, "I've never acted in my life." And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You just got that look, man." He goes, "You got that presence." He goes, "I guarantee you could be an actor." And Johnny's like, "If it pays more than selling ink pens online, over the phone, then yeah, I'll do it." So he said the first few films, he just did it as a gig. And then he actually started to enjoy it. And he was like, fuck selling pens. I'm going to do this, So he still is in that band. He still works on his music. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Some say he's residing in Erie, Pennsylvania at the moment, but I don't know about that. That's why I don't believe in Asia. Never been there. It's a hoax. Don't even go there, Visions. Don't even go there. Zoom, I heard. Don't be dogging on Australia, man. That's where Mad Max is. Come on. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. You know what, Vic? You're gone. You're gone, buddy. You're out of here. I'm timing you out. How dare you? 10 seconds. Don't say anything about Australia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you believe that, Visions? Making fun of Mad Max's country. Despicable, Vic. I'm just joking. I don't care. I don't care. All right. So, first performance by Johnny Depp. A lot of good kills. My favorite kill. Man, it's so good. Let's see. It's so good. It's hard to pick just one. I gotta go with the teenager that gets killed in the jail cell, where Freddy, he just walks through the bars. He walks through the bars, and he throws the blanket around his neck and hangs him. So the jail cell hanging. That one's a good one. So that one's my fave. The jail cell kill. My two favorite scenes. My all-time favorite is where Nancy is like, fuck this Freddy guy. I'm sick and tired of his bullshit. And she makes all those homemade devices. And then she's like, all right, Freddy, fuck you. You want me? Come and get me. Come and get me. And then she pulls him out of the dream world into the real world. And all those traps go off and hurts him. And then he's got that deep voice. And he's like, now you die. And she's like, I take back all of the power I gave you. And he's like, what? And she goes, you're not real. This is just all a dream. I want all my friends back. You're not real. And then he goes to lunge at her. And then he disappears. And they have some real cheesy 80s like laser effect. That's my favorite scene. So the fight scene at the end between Nancy and Freddy. So that's my all-time favorite. So ending fight scene. My second favorite scene, probably, I forgot the girl that he chases down the alleyway at the very beginning of the film, and I think her name is Tina, and Freddy's just like fucking with her mind, and he's like, hey Tina, check this out. He puts his hand up and he starts cutting off his fingers one by one, and all this like green liquid ooze like flies out of his fingers after he cuts them off. That's probably my second favorite. He's like, because he's already dead, and then he's like, look, I got a new hand, and then he just keeps cutting off his fingers and shit. So cutting off the fingers is my second favorite. I do recommend it. It's a good film. You can watch it around Halloween, not Halloween. Hell, I watched it today and it was great. So good old slasher. I do recommend it. Classic slasher film. He's not the best boogeyman, but he's one of the funniest, because Jason doesn't say shit. Michael doesn't say shit. I'd say he's the funniest. Chucky's pretty funny. The Leprechaun's pretty funny. But Freddy, I think, out of all those, you guys tell me your funniest slasher. I think Freddy, because he tells a lot of jokes right before he kills you, and he fucks with your mind. So, I think he's the most funniest slasher killer. After that would probably be Chucky and then the Leprechaun. So yeah. Tina's death was pretty creepy. Oh yeah. She flies up the wall. She flies up the wall, and then her boyfriend's all like, what the shit? If I had to pick a second favorite kill, Vic, it has to be Glenn getting sucked into the bed. Because he's just listening to his headphones, and he's watching TV at the same time, and he's jamming out to his music, and then all of a sudden, he just falls through the bed, and then this explosion of blood comes flying up, hits the sides of the wall, hits the top of the ceiling. So that's probably my second. I mean, Tina's is pretty scary, but Glenn's my favorite, my second favorite kill, for sure. Well, thanks, Mr. Lantern, for that super chat donation. Yeah, dude. Let's see. Hey, museum. Hey, cave. Good day, mate. Let's see. Australians don't care. Oh, they care. They care, museum. That's one of their folk heroes. That's one of their heroes. That's one of their Mad Max is one of their superheroes. You know what I'm saying? And the best kill was in Road Warrior. Whew. Fucking Boomerang slices that motherfucker's head off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see. What's up, Seamus? Is it about hair? I swear. Do you want... Here. Just check out the foil ball, Seamus. You're not getting it. Funniest slasher is Mr. Lantern. Start spamming Mr. Lantern. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Anyway. So, I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, and I'm going to give the first Nightmare on Elm Street. It's almost a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's pretty damn good. The reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 out of 10 is because I like Michael Myers the most, Jason next, and then, I don't know. Let's see, Leatherface or Freddy. It would go Michael first, Jason second, Freddy next, then Leatherface, then Chucky, then the Leprechaun. Oh, wait, I forgot about Ghostface. Those are my three. It would go Michael, Jason, then Ghostface, then Freddy, then Leatherface, and then all the others. So yeah. I'm gonna give it a 9.8 out of 10. 9.8 out of 10. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. So, Lantern, keep the fans occupied. If you want to spam those tomatoes, go fucking nuts. As Lantern would say, I'm back in 2 and 2, y'all. All right, I'll be back. Damn. Phew. Lantern, I hit that Febreze, buddy. I'm just joking. I didn't go number 2. I went number 1. Lantern, no Febreze. Because you don't need Febreze on a number 1. You definitely need a Febreze on number 2. I'm just saying. All right. I hope everybody's enjoying the show so far, my friends. I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all your guys' support. You guys are the best. Let's see. Do films of people slashing hay count as a slasher film? Oh, yeah, museum, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I would think that would count. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for all the likes. I got 4 likes. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so every day I've been getting some new subs. I'm excited. I told Dave about it, before I went live. I said, Dave, it doesn't matter if you get 20 subs a day or 1 sub. I said, if someone takes the time out of their life that say, you know what? This channel's pretty cool. Give it a like, give it a sub. All right. All right, next. I watched the making of Star Wars. Awesome. And I needed something else to review because I was only going to review A Nightmare on Elm Street. I was like, you know what? I watched the making of Star Wars today, and I hadn't seen it in a long time. I was like, fuck it, I'll review that. So, the making of Star Wars. Lots of cast and crew interviews. So, lots of interviews. My favorite interview was obviously with George Lucas. I think he's a genius. Like, he has all that stuff in his head. That's why I told you guys, from really the only creative thing I've ever created that's mine is Fears Man. Like, I'm more what's the word? I'm more of a visual person. Like, not that I don't think and stuff and all that, but like, if I create something, I gotta I think about it, but then, like, what's the word? I like, whenever I edit, I almost know exactly what scenes are gonna come first whenever I edit. But every once in a while, I'll get an idea, and then I'm like, oh wait, after this, oh, I'll throw this little surprise in. Bam, I'll throw that in. But you have to have incredibly amount of as we all know, I don't have a lot of patience. I'm working on it, but I don't know how to describe it. But I could not sit down and have all that shit in my head, to make Star Wars. That's why George Lucas is a genius. He said he had all those characters in his head and said, "Oh yeah, I'll have this guy, this old guy, and I'll have this young, not really kid, like this young farmer Luke." And he has to, like, go seek out this master Jedi. Thank God bless him. God bless him, because I love me some Star Wars. Clearly. So I just couldn't have all that stuff in my head, So really the only thing that I've actually created was Fears Man. I get sparks of creativity, but that's why I've said from the very beginning, I'm just a normal guy. I forgot how you labeled it, Visions. You said people relate to you, Fears, because you're so the everyman. I think is how you said it. And if I messed up your quote, buddy, I apologize. But you said something like that. And Fears tries to be like the everyman because I'm no one special. I wish I could say, like, oh man, I'm going to be another Leonardo da Vinci. No, not really. Or, oh man, I'm going to be an inventor like Thomas Edison, or something like that. But I'm not, So whenever I do create something, I'm like, hey guys, I had an idea. I keep it simple, is basically, I don't know how to describe it, but I keep it simple whenever I create stuff. I'll throw a little doodad here and there, but I can't think of the word. I could never sit down for hours and just write like George Lucas does. Like, whenever I wrote The Lonely Ghost, I've been writing that novel. I can only write for about an hour or two, and then I get bored. So I'll sit and write for an hour, and then I'm like, all right, that's good enough. I'll come back to it, But yeah. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see. I'm not sure Australians are sentimental about a Hollywood depiction of a dystopian dirt life. It's not dirt. Don't even go there, museum. It's sand. It's desert. Come on, get it right. Get it right. You know what, museum? You're gone. You're gone. That's it. You're blocked. No, I'm just joking. Museum, don't even go there. They love that character. And I'm not even Australian. You got to know that they love that character. It's an Australian character based in a dystopian Australia. They love it. Trust me. I guarantee you every Australian has seen Mel Gibson. That's a good character. And then the Crocodile Hunter. The Crocodile Hunter and Mick Dundee. Mick Dundee is great. I fucking love me some Mick Dundee. So those three are undeniably probably the three most famous film characters about Australian characters doing their thing in Australia. And they're all great. Mick Dundee is fucking hilarious. The Crocodile Hunter, it's a shame that he got bit by a he didn't get bit by an alligator. He got bit by some poisonous something in the water and he died. And it was while he was filming his Crocodile Hunter show. And it's a shame because he had 2 children. He had a lovely wife. And his show was awesome. I really enjoyed watching the Crocodile Hunter. He had multiple amounts of energy like Fears. That guy did not need coffee. I don't really need coffee either, but I enjoy it. Because you guys know, it doesn't matter if Fears is 22 or 197. The energy does not stop with the fears, man. That's another reason why you guys like me. So, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Lantern. You should watch The Castle to understand a... Okay. What's up, pimp? What's up? I wouldn't classify myself as a pimp either, primetime gaming, but what's up? What's up, homie? What's up? Let's see. Got out of work way early. Oh, well, that's what's up. That's what's up. So now you can sit down and enjoy Little Fears. Primetime Gaming says, bung! Again, you can't force a bung. You have to harness the bung, cherish the bung, love the bung, and then whenever you feel it. You just can't be like, bung. You gotta be like, bung! And you gotta feel it, man. You gotta feel it. I'm sure that was the exact thought process, too. It's genius. Oh, it is. Star Wars is genius. It's fucking genius. I love it. I think the artist shapes the Star Wars universe. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he's the artist. George Lucas is the artist. You know? I'm sure he had people help him bring his dream. You know, because when I watched all the behind the scenes, he shot a lot of it in London on sets, and then he shot the rest of it in... Oh, how do you pronounce it? Tunisia? I think that's how you pronounce it. If I messed it up, I'm sorry. And it was so damn hot there. That's where Luke's uncle's house is, you know, in that hole in the in the earth. And I would love to go see that someday. It still exists. The set still exists. So, and Vic, I don't know if you knew about this. George Lucas has never been in a Star Wars film except for the third one. Him and his daughter make a cameo. So I don't even think his son is in it. It's just him and his daughter, and they're standing outside this theater. And he plays a blue character, and then his daughter is in some type of dress. And his whole body is blue. And Anakin walks into the opera theater, and he sits with... The guy hasn't became the emperor yet. He will be the emperor, Palpatine. And as Anakin walks up the stairs, they're standing on the side, just him and his daughter just acting like they're having a conversation. I was like, that's a nice little cameo. So yeah. Let's see here. Hey, Primetime Gaming, getting the perfect amount of moist towelettes in 3-piece quarter pack is a true hoarder. Yeah. I like cleaning my whole body with moist towelettes. That's way too much information, but thanks for sharing. Steve Irwin died from a sting. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. I couldn't remember what time. Thank you, Primetime Gaming. I knew it was like a poisonous barb from some. I knew something had stung him, and he didn't die on air, but I guess they were filming for his show, and something had stabbed him. You know, and I guess some poison entered his heart or whatever. But yeah, but he was definitely a very good host, because he wasn't really an actor. He was the host of that show, and he loved animals. So he loved nature too. So yeah. So I give him mad respect, but his show was very enjoyable, very educational too. Very educational, very enjoyable, very nice watch. All right, so back to the making of Star Wars. So a lot of interviews. My favorite interview was from George. So my favorite, and it was a young George Lucas. Favorite interview was from George. It's presented by C-3PO and R2-D2. So it cuts back and forth. So it'll cut to, I don't really know what type of room it is. It's R2-D2. It's like in this massive Star Wars set control room. And they shot it right after. So it looks all 1970-ish. And they must have made this making of in the 70s. So they've got the old making of, and they've got a new version. I'm gonna watch the new making of tonight. But I watched the old one first so I could put it on my movie app. So it shoots back from R2D2 and 3PO conversating, and then it goes to behind the scenes. So lots of behind the scenes. Lots of behind the scenes. C3PO and R2D2. They don't really narrate it. They host it. They host it. So host the making of. And then they show the gag reel, which is really funny. They're doing a shot, and it's probably one of my favorite parts. They're doing a shot, and it cuts right over to George, and he says, "And cut." And then Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher, they walk back in, and they're like, and, did we get the shot? And then George just jokes and says, the mic, he goes, you know what, guys, I think the mic was in picture. And then they go, oh, man. And then Harrison Ford goes, that was a great shot, but the mic was in picture. He goes, so it's your fault, George. He goes, now we got to do another take. So that was probably my favorite. So my favorite part... So, my favorite part was the interviews and the gag reel. It was very funny, very funny. Let's see. That's scary to think about. It's like how birds aren't real, they're just drones. You guys are hilarious. The Stingray was remote controlled. Yeah, right. Museum, you are fucking hilarious. You're hilarious, buddy. It's a shame he died, though, because, you know, like I said, he had children. He had a nice wife, and his wife worked with him on that. He made a zoo, the Steve Irwin Australian Zoo, or whatever it was called. He had a program. He loved animal. He loved the preservation of protecting wildlife and animals, and he did everything right, and then all of a sudden he dies real young from a stingray. That's bullshit. It sucks. So, yeah. I do recommend the making of. It was very interesting. It's a very nice documentary. So I would recommend the old one, and I'd recommend the new one. I'm going to watch the newer one on this tonight. So, yeah. So, I do recommend it. Let's see. Probably that gag reel was my favorite scene, and the nice interview with George Lucas. And he said his initial idea was, he goes, at first I didn't like movies. He goes, I watched barely any movies when I was a kid or a teenager. He goes, I was into reading normal books. I was into comic books. He goes, and I was really into cars. He goes, the only reason why I went to the movies is if I was on a date. He goes, my passion for movies came about in college. And he goes, I would make some shorts with my friends and said, this is actually kind of cool. I should get into this. He goes, then I started watching a lot of movies. And he goes, when I did watch movies and television, he goes, I always liked those 1940s, 30s serials where it was like a swashbuckling tale of like Robin Hood or Flash Gordon, where they would like leave it on a cliffhanger. They'd be like, oh, will Flash Gordon take down the evil villain? Find out next week. And he said, that's the type of film I want to make. And he said, people hadn't had a good family-friendly swashbuckling adventure tale to go to the movies and enjoy it in quite a while. And he said, all right, I'll take this piece and I'll take that piece and I'll throw this together. People still like it. It's still rocking and rolling. Even after he sold it to Disney for $4 billion, like he needs that fucking money. But it must be nice. If Fears had $4 billion, you'd never see me at another job again, and I would just film all day long, from dusk till dawn, streams, vlogs, going nuts. It would be great. Let's see. Fears, what movie has your favorite outtakes? Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot of good outtakes from a lot of good movies. There's a couple, Triple, so better yet, a top 10 outtake reel. Do you want me to do that today, or do you want me to save it for tomorrow, or whenever I stream next, Triple? That movie you sent me was the shit. I love it. Dave sent me Silent Running. That was the shit. And then I ordered The Fortress. I always forget that guy. You know which guy I'm talking about, Vision? The guy that played Raiden in the video game Mortal Kombat. That guy is a great actor. The Fortress was the shit. I loved it. It's fucking great. It was great. So yeah. I'll try to do a top 10, Triple. It's kind of on the fly, but I shall do my best. So yeah. So anyway, I do recommend it. The 1970s. Here, I'll write 1970. The Making of Star Wars 1977. Because they had a making of right after the film came out, which is the one I watched. And then they have a newer version with all the old actors. And they come back and they made it. I'm going to watch the newer version tonight. Because there's a couple of documentaries on here, and then there's a couple of documentaries on. So it says disc 2, bonus disc, episodes 4 through 6, archives, documentary footage. So I'm going to watch some of those. Then episodes 1 through 3, archives, all the featurettes and all the documentaries, and then it's got all the first 6 movies. So if you haven't got this, oh, get it. It's amazing. It's really good. So yeah. So I definitely recommend watching it. And I'm going to give the 1977, it was very professionally shot. Lantern, I'll do a crown check in just a minute. I like the cutting back to the bonus features and the interviews to R2D2 and C3PO kind of hosting it. That was cool. You know? I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Hey, Mr. Lantern, what's for dinner tonight? Heard good things about outtakes from paint drying. Yeah, right. Mr. Lantern, did you hear the new community rule? Crown needs to stream tomorrow. That's not true, Bo Seamus. I will do a crown check for Lantern. Let's see. Mr. Lantern had meatloaf. That sounds good. I may have some meatloaf tonight. That does sound good. All right, time for a crown check. Here we go. All right, in 9th place, it's Museum. 8th place is Vic. 7 is Prime Time Gaming. 6 is Lord Visions. 5 is Liz. 4 is Jucifer. 3 is Townell. Coming in hot, number 2 is Strong Bear. And coming in number 1, Mr. Lantern. So, Lantern, you keep that crown. Don't let Visions or Museum steal it from you, all right? By the way, Lantern has... Have you forgiven Bukkake and Museum, or are you guys still fighting? Yeah. Vision says, don't even go there, Lantern. Give it to me. I need that crown. Well, Visions, get on it. Get on it. Whoa! Museum just stole it, because Museum just gave me a donation of $3.49. Well, thanks for that super chat donation. Well, Lantern, you had it, but not anymore. Museum just gave me a donation. And he says... Museum wants me to say woo. All right, I'll give you a woo. Yeah! Woo! There it is. There it is. So I'm going to heart that, and I'm going to like that. Thank you for that super chat donation. I haven't gotten one in a while, Museum, so thank you very much. So Lantern, let me check. Oh, yeah, Museum is definitely at the top of the list now. So Lantern, unless you're going to give me another donation, Lantern, I think Museum's going to stay top of the crowns. Well, thank you. I appreciate that super chat donation. I don't know what the exchange rate is, Museum, from New Zealand money to American. I know the British exchange, but I don't know the New Zealand exchange. But thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And it got 4 likes on that super chat donation. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Thank you. Museum, you're a good friend. You're a good guy. You're weird as hell. You're weird as hell. I'll give you that. But you're a good friend. You're a good guy. Wow. What a trait. That's right. That's right, y'all. There it is. Vision says, Lantern, time to grab your sister's credit card. Oh, shit. Lantern's sister, put that credit card away. Hide it in your pocket. All right. So anyway, now the super chat has got 6 likes. Well, way to go, museum. Anyway, check out the 1977 making of Star Wars. It is bloody marvelous. It's bloody fantastic. All right. There we are. I need to do a new set. I've been rocking this setup for a couple of days now. So whenever I go live next, there'll be a new set. All right. Next on the list, I'm going to do the Easter quiz. So I did okay on the St. Patrick. It wasn't about St. Patrick's Day. It was just about the actual, Irish stuff. I got 9 right, and I got a lot wrong. So I got 9. So I did okay. I know a lot about Easter. I don't know everything, I am a Christian, so I hope to God I do better on this one than on the St. Patrick's Day one. So Easter quiz. I'll write down the results in the book after I'm done. All right, let me just find one. And then I will take a picture, and I'll show you guys. Let me see here. But thank you very much, Museum, for that donation. That was very nice of you. I really appreciate it. All right, so I'm just going to write in Easter quiz and see what pops up. I'm going to find one on the internet. And then after the quiz, I'm going to watch Scream 7, and then we're going to go on to the next topic. Because I told Vic I would watch that trailer, and if it's good, which I'm sure it will be, I'll put it on my movie app watch list. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. The ultimate quiz on Easter trivia. All right, here we go. This looks good. Let's see. Oh, wait, this already gives the answers. Fuck. Well, I need to find one that doesn't give the answers. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, damn, this one gives the answers too. What the hell? Well, let me find one that doesn't. Let's see here. Springtime Easter trivia quiz. All right, here we go. Why are all these quizzes giving the answers? I just want a normal quiz. Let's see. Quiz about Easter. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I hope this one doesn't give the answers. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So this one you pick. All right, it says question 1. At Easter time, where was the first ever chocolate Easter egg made? Oh, God. It says Ireland, India, France, or England. I'm going to guess it's either France or England. I really don't know. I'm taking a guess. I'm going to guess England. Oh, I got it right. Okay. That was a total guess. It says if the answer lights up green, you get it right. If it lights up red, then you get it wrong. So, yeah. Which date is Easter in 2006? Oh, God. Oh, I forgot the date. I know it's in April. I think it's April 7th. Damn it, I got it wrong. Fuck. All right, so I've got one right and one wrong. Okay. What or who is Easter named after? This one will be easy. So let's see here. Well, we celebrate. I thought Jesus Christ would be one of the answers. We celebrate the resurrection of Jesus. That's why we celebrate Easter. But I don't know what the actual holiday is named after, because our Lord and Savior is not one of the answers. So they must have named the actual holiday Easter off of something else. I want to say it's the Saxon goddess. I think that's what it is. It was. That was a total guess. Okay. How many creamed Easter eggs are made every year? Oh, God, I have no idea. Let's see. 500,000, a million, 100 million, 500 million. I'm going to guess 500 million is way too much. I'm going to guess C, 100 million. Nope, I got that one wrong. I guess I'll find out the results at the end. Okay. All right. Question number 5. The largest Easter egg is taller than a giraffe. True or false? I'm going to guess, because I don't know, I'm going to guess true. Yep, that was right. Why do we give eggs on Easter? Let's see. They're seen as a symbol of new life. People used to eat fried eggs for breakfast on Easter. I think it's C, a symbol of new life. Yep, that was right. We associate bunnies with Easter because the first ever bunny was born on the holiday. True or false? No, it's has something to do with like the birth of life or something like that. So that's false, I believe. I mean, we do associate bunnies with Easter, but it wasn't because a bunny was born on that holiday. So I think it's a trick one. I think it's false. Yeah, it's a trick question. I got it right. A very fancy Easter egg was sold in an auction in 2007 for a high price, but just how much did the Easter egg go for? Oh, God, I have no idea. Let's see, 1.5 million, B 8.9 million, 22 million, 122 million. I'm going to guess 8.9. Oh, I got it right. Nice. In which country did the Easter Bunny legend begin? Let's see, France, Ireland, Germany, Sweden. I don't think it would be Ireland because that's where all the, the leprechaun and all that shit came from. I'm gonna guess France. Oh man, I got that one wrong. The correct answer was C, Germany. Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Is it illegal to dance in public in Germany on Good Friday and Easter? True or false? If it is, that would be the most dumbest rule ever. I'm gonna guess false. Oh my God, it's true. Jesus, that's insanity. That's insanity. People should be allowed to dance. That's like that. That's like that movie. What is it with Kevin Bacon? He's not allowed to dance. And then he's like, "Fuck that." What's that movie? I can't remember the name of it. All right. Well, I think I did better on this one. It says, "Are you ready to see your results?" Yes, I am. I didn't do bad. I got middle. It says your score 6 out of 10. So I actually did better on the St. Patrick's Day stuff. But really, I thought this they did a lot of Easter egg questions. I thought it would be more like on the spiritual side, you know. I really thought, oh shit, It erased my fucking answer. What the hell? I was literally about to grab it, and then it starts the quiz over again. Well, I got 6 out of 10. You guys can believe me or not, but literally, here, I'll show you. It literally went to this page. I was literally about to take a photo of it, and then it went back to the original page. So here we go. It literally went to, hang on, let me show you guys. I was literally about to take a photo of it, and it went back to that. Within, like, 30 seconds, I was literally about to grab it. So I got 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. So I actually did better on the, because yesterday I got 9 right, and I only got 6. But there was only 10 questions on the Easter thing. But it had a lot to do with, like, Easter eggs and shit. I was like, I thought it'd be more on the spiritual side. Like, why do we celebrate Easter, the resurrection of Christ? You know, anyway, I'm going to write it down in the book. 6 out of 10. A lot of Easter bunny and Easter egg questions. So, yeah. I was like, how about some questions about our Lord and Savior? You know, just 1 or 2. I don't know. All right. So I did all right. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see. Well, thank you, Museum, for that super chat donation. It got 9 likes. Way to go, buddy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Larry said, I don't get paid for my work. I appreciate Yak sticking up for me. Don't even go there, Larry. I've gotten paid 3 YouTube paychecks so far. Soon to be 4. Because you have to hit at least $100. If you don't hit $100, they won't give it to you. So like Casey Neistat, Adam the Woo, they would hit over 100 like that. Me, not so much. So far I've gotten paid 3 times. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Mr. Lantern says shit. You have to take a shit, Lantern, or you just said the word shit? Or both. There you are. Grab your sister's credit card, Mr. Lantern. Oh, shit. Let's see. Vision says, hey, Fears, I've had diarrhea since Easter. Way too much information. But thanks for sharing. Let's see. Oh, nice, Tylenol. Thanks for that super chat donation. 9 months of toilet horror. Yeah? It's fun timing how long it takes Domino's to race through the digestive system. I know you like some Domino's. So do I. It's not my favorite, though. I do like Domino's, though. Emo's is my ultimate favorite pizza. But since they don't have it, I need to go back to Aldi's to see if they still have Emo's pizza left. It may have just been like a seasonal thing or whatever. I hope they still have some. Whenever I go shopping, either tomorrow or the next day, I'll go to Aldi's and see. Because I grabbed 4 right off the bat. I shouldn't have grabbed that much because I'm trying to lose some weight. But as soon as I found out that they had frozen Emo's, I was like, oh! But yeah. It was so good. I gobbled it up quick. Visions, you have got to try that Emo's pizza. I'm not kidding. So the next time you go to, I know you said, well, you're not with your ex anymore. You're with your new lady. Your new Mrs. Visions. Whenever you guys take another road trip, you said you stopped at Wentzville and filled up on gas. I wish you would have contacted me. I would have went to that gas station and been like, yo! But anyway, next time, my friend, we will hang out someday. Next time you through the St. Louis area, you've got to stop and get some Emo's. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway, let's see. If you're not supposed to eat batteries, then what? Oh, my Lord. That's not good. Let's see. I'm cruising through the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, there was a lot of Easter egg questions. I'm like, where's the questions about why we celebrate Easter? That was the kind of the quiz I was looking for, but it just didn't turn out that. But I did all right, 6 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. How about CC's Pizza? Oh yeah, I like that, Lantern. CC's Pizza is pretty good. How about Larry's Pizza? No. Fuck Larry. How about Papa John's? That's good, Lantern. Papa John's is good. Wait, Tylenol says Carrie made that rule up. What? Wait, hang on. What rule did she make up? Tylenol? There's so many rules on YouTube now. Richie's got what? I'm sorry, Carrie's got what, 27? And I'm not making fun of Carrie. That's way too many rules. Way too many. Way too many rules. And then Richie's, his most bullshit rule is the rule, like, you gotta pay me some what is it? You gotta pay me some money to comment. Really? I did a Sega there, Visions. Really? What the hell? That's bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Just let your fans chat away, you know? Oh, the dancing rule. Yeah, I got you. Wow, y'all. What's that movie, though, where there's no dancing? It's got Kevin Bacon. I forgot the name of it. Help me out. I like that movie. It's one of Kevin Bacon's greatest films. I like him in Tremors, too. What the hell was that movie called? It's not Flashdance. That's another dancing movie. It's I'm having a brain fart here. What the hell is that? Hang on. I gotta ask Meta. I cannot remember the name of that movie. And I've seen it a bazillion times. Hey, Meta, what's the movie called starring Kevin Bacon where he goes to a town and they can't dance? There's a rule on no dancing.
The movie you're thinking of is Footloose.
Oh, Footloose. There it is. Footloose. Footloose. I couldn't think of it. I was like, what the hell? There we go. Okay, I got it. All right, so 6 out of 10. All right. Got it. I got it in the book. So, yeah. Had to take a shower, but I'm back. Nice. Yeah, saw Tremors. Yeah. Lantern, how about hamburger helper pizza? Ooh. Lantern be all over that in a heartbeat. I like me some pizza, y'all. I like me some hamburger helper. I'll just add a little of this and I'll add a little of that. So, yeah. Yeah, Footloose is a great movie. And he did that a couple years after he did Friday the 13th. But yeah. Technically, everyone thinks Friday the 13th was Kevin Bacon's first film. It was not. He did Animal House right before Friday the 13th. Because he's already young in Friday the 13th. He looks about 23, 24 in Friday the 13th. I think he was like 19 or 18 when he did Animal House. And he played some like stuck up frat guy. And he was in that military fraternity and all that. And he's in the scene where the frat guys are slapping him with a paddle. And he's like, thank you, sir, may I have another? Thank you, sir, may I have another? And he's super young in that. He's like 18 or 19, so. But yeah. And if you guys haven't seen Animal House with John Belushi, it's amazing. Amazing. All right. Time for the weirdest excuses. Now, Meta gave me this idea. So I want your guys' help. Weirdest excuses to take off work. So yeah. So we'll do like 10. So I said, Meta, I need one more podcast idea. I said, just give me one. And she goes, how about you interact with your friends and think of the weirdest excuses to say to get off of work? And I said, that'll work. That'll work. She's always coming up with awesome topics for you guys. In case I can't think of another one. So, weird excuses. I'm going to put down number 1, Crohn's attack, because I've used it before. Because every once in a while I get a Crohn's attack. Crohn's attack. Number 2, let's see here. Number 2, finishing a Lego build. That's never happened, Visions, but that's funny. I'm putting that one down. That's good. Fuck work. I need to do a Lego build. Yeah. Finishing a Lego. That was good. That made me laugh. Yeah. Halt everything. Lego build. Lego build first. That was good. I actually, that was actually good. That made me laugh. Oh, that was good. Another one that I've actually used is my car won't start. My car sometimes it actually just crapped out, and I had to call my boss and be like, I don't know if the battery died. I don't know if I left a light on, but my car won't start. So I've actually used that one. So I'm gonna put that one down. My car won't start because I've actually used the Crohn's because that's actually happened where I've took a nap and I've woke up and then because my Crohn's is weird. There's days where even I take my Crohn's medicine, I take it every day. So there's days where I take my Crohn's medicine and everything's fine, and then I'll take a nap and then I wake up and there's intense stomach pain, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on, you know? And so it's got a mind of its own. If it's already determined fears, I don't care if you've took your Crohn's medicine. I don't care if you haven't eaten any milk or cheese. If it's determined to make my life a living hell that day, it's going to, for sure. So yeah. So yeah. Finishing a Lego build, Visions, you got the best one so far. So yeah. I tried my dog ate my truck excuse. My Boston fault. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write that one down though, Tomino. My dog ate my homework. That's a good one. My dog ate my... It's getting cold in here. I'm gonna turn off the fan. Give me 1 second. It's getting way too cold. There we go. All right. Sometimes it gets too hot in here, and then sometimes it gets too cold in here. All right. My dog ate my homework. Let's see. That's a funny one, Visions. I got so mad at Larry that I didn't go to work. Yeah, that's happened too. Sorry to say, but it has. Larry. It's funny, Visions, because it's true. It happened with Johnny 5. What happened with Johnny 5? I can't come in tonight, John Pierce Street. I'm putting that one down. That one's great. Yeah. Fuck work. Fears is streaming. That's happened to you too, Visions. You have not printed any shirts at all. Sometimes you watch while you're printing and doing your work, and other times you're like, oh, fuck work, I'm watching Fears. I appreciate it, buddy. I really do. I don't want you to get behind on your work, but that has happened before. Because your business is very important, buddy. So, yeah. Let's see. Anyone else getting drunk and stoned in the chat? I'm getting drunk off of my coffee. Oh, yeah. I just texted them I'm sick and don't show up. I'm in a union, so I can't just take off. Yeah. Let's say, I'm so glad the happy-go-lucky Fears is back for good. Well, I don't know if he's back for good, Jucifer, but I'm going to try to keep him around because I hate the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Fears. Like, where I get, or when I Hulk out. Because you guys know, when I Hulk out, oh shit, look out. When I Hulk out, I don't mean to take it out on other people, but normally when I'm pissed, I'm like, don't talk to me, leave me alone for a couple hours or at least a couple of days, because if anyone gets in my path, I don't mean to, but I take it out on people. And then I feel like, when I calm down, then I feel like shit. I'm like, fuck, I'm an asshole. I should have took it out on, like, Randall, or I shouldn't have took it out on Dave or whoever, you know. I've never took it out on Dave. I was just using Dave and Randall. I have took it out sometimes on Randall, though. And then I call Randall with my head between my legs, and I'm like, Randall, I'm a fucking dick. I'm an asshole. I shouldn't have took it out on you. I hope you can accept my apology. I was just going through some shit. So I'm trying to keep the happy-go-lucky Fears here as long as possible, Juicer. But the last few days I've been feeling good, and it felt good to get everything off my, do that long ass stream, and get everything off my chest. Just everything off my chest, and it was good, and I felt way better after I got it all out. Like, this is what's bothering me. This is what happened. This is the reason why I got angry. This is the reason why all that shit in the community was doing this and da-da-da-da. I mean, yeah. All right, so number 5. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I need to write that one down. I can't go into work. John Fears is streaming. Visions, you're hitting gold, man. You're hitting gold on these. I can't come in. Fears is streaming. Which I take as a big compliment, because I know you guys like the streams. Actually, you guys probably like the streams, if I'm being honest. I know you guys like when I vlog. But be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if you like the streams more, or put a number 2 in the chat if you like the vlogs more. I guarantee you probably 11 out of 12 would probably say number 1, the streams. Probably because I do more streams. But I'm so far behind on my vlogs. I need to get it going. I did do some editing. I edited for about 2 hours today. So they're not done, but I sat here and did about 2 hours. I poured myself a nice tall glass of lemonade. I threw on the headphones. And then I got to, that's probably the most I listen to music. Because some trolls were like, Fears doesn't like music. I was like, that's not true. I'm like, I like movies more. I appreciate music. I just like certain types of music. Yakov, Visions, and I know Bukaki likes a lot of music. You guys like music a lot. I like music a little bit. I don't hate music, but I like certain types of music. But I always throw these bad boys on. I turn on the music, and whenever I have to pause, I just hit the pause button, listen to the audio in the vlog, and then if no one's talking in the vlog, then I turn my music back on. So I just hit the pause button on my music, and the pause button on my laptop is the space bar. So I'll be editing, and then I hit the pause button, listen to the audio, whoever's vlogging, and then I go right back into it. So yeah. So that's probably the most time I listen to music. So yeah. So yeah. Yep. I haven't seen a vlog in so long. I don't know what they're like. I know, Visions. I need to get back at it. It's been forever. It's been a while. Really, I've been posting so many streams and so many shorts. So yeah. Yep. Primetime Gaming says, I'm really into music. I own 14 guitars. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Damn. Wow. All right, so number 6 was I can't come in. Fears is streaming. All right, I need 4 more excuses. What's another good one? So we got Crone's Attack, finishing a Lego build, which was probably one of the most hilarious ones. My car won't start. Larry, my dog ate my homework. I can't come in. Fears is... What's another good one? You could always do a death in the family. You'd be like, hey, I can't come into work. Someone died, So someone died. I'm trying to think of weird excuses. Fuck work, I'm going to Disney. Yeah, there's another one. Fuck work, I'm going to Disney. So that was number 8. Give me another one. Let's see. What's another random excuse for no work? I'd rather have sex than go to work. Have sex than work. That also needs to happen. Fears has had 0 in 6 years. Oh, no, wait. We're in a new year. So 7. No. There it is. All right. Number 10. Let's see. Let's see, what's another one? I'm not going into work. Lantern streaming. That's for you, Lantern. Not going to work. Because that's true. You guys remember when I was like, oh, I'm just going to call in. I'm going to stay on Lantern stream. That's actually happened. So, not going in to work. Lantern streaming. It's funny because it's true. All right. Nice. All right. I got to use the restroom again. I've been drinking a lot of liquid, and so the pee has been flowing. So I'll be right back. I need to urinate. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Museum, I'm going to put that one down too. I'm on my period. That's hilarious. The blood's flowing. I'm not going into work. On your period. That one's funny. All right. Let's see. I can't make it in today. I'm party rocking too hard. Yeah. Yeah. 6 years. Are you saving yourself for marriage? No, I'm not. If I had a lady right now, trust me, I would be doing the deed. I just haven't been able to find a lady after Casey. She's like a goddamn jinx or a curse or whatever. I've tried to find a lady after her. And I'm on the dating apps. Just the only time is I had that horrible date with that girl, Carol, and she made fun of my bowling, and I'm like, I never said I was a professional bowler. Fuck you. And she didn't thank me. I paid for dinner. I paid for the bowling, because I'm a gentleman. Not one thank you. So I don't really count that. And she didn't give me any action. So yeah. Anyway, I need to use the restroom. 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's get back to the chat. Oh, man. Oh, I will do a crown check in just a minute, Lantern. Yeah, so big shout out to Museum for that super chat donation, my friend. All right, let me get back to the chat here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I left off. Let's see. I haven't seen a vlog in such a long time. Yeah, I'll get back to it, Vision. I promise. My homework ate my dog. Yeah, there you go. Reverse it, Dave. I'm really into music. Oh wait, I read all these. Hang on. Most women pick on you if they dig it. Well, this woman was the opposite. She was just annoying as hell. Annoying as hell. Welcome back, Mr. Lampy. Oh, Tylenol. Mr. Lampy would never leave during a show. He's always here. Are you still being good in here, Mr. Lampy? He goes, yep. Jewsbury, you don't have to worry about Lantern misbehaving. Even if Lantern was misbehaving, I always give Lantern a pass because we're buddies. We're pals. So, Lantern, you can go nuts. You can spam, you can go ballistic, you can go nuts in the chat. I don't care. Jack lost all your crowns. Oh, shit. All right, well, time for a crown check. Here we go. All right, well, Vic is still coming in hot at 9. Primetime Gaming, number 8. Liz is 7. Visions is 6. Tylenol is 5. Mr. Lantern is 4. Oh, you better get to work, Lantern. Strong Bear, number 3. Jucifer, number 2. And coming in hot is Museum. Oh, yeah. Probably because he did that super chat donation, which I appreciate. Oh, man. Primetime Gaming Talk doing some smack. He goes, oh, you know what, Lantern? Clearly you don't deserve a crown. Oh, shit. Lantern, you better get to work, boy. Oh, Lord. All right. What's next? Let's see here. Time for the last topic. So I came up with the Easter quiz and then reviewing the 2 movies, and Meta came up with the weird excuses, and she goes, have you and your audience do this or that questions. Would you rather do this or would you rather have that? And so I just pulled up some questions on Google. So I will read it. I'm going to answer it myself, and you guys answer it in the chat as well. So this or that questions. And I'm just going to write down my answers. I'm not going to write down the questions. So all right, here we go. All right, well, let me find some this or that questions, and but I hope everybody enjoyed the stream tonight. I had a great time. So let's see, this. Well, if I could type this or that questions. Okay, here we go. Okay. First question. Would you rather have a bold cut or a mullet? Oh, mullet for sure. Mullet. You guys put it in the chat. Mullet. I mean, you guys put in your answer. Mullet or a bold cut. So, yeah. The next one for fears. Would you rather kiss a frog or lick a slug? Oh, God. Probably kiss a frog. So, frog. So the first one, would you rather have a mullet or a bold cut? So, yeah. Tylenol said I would do both. Bold cut is a hate symbol. Okay, well then, yeah. Primetime Gaming said lick a slug. Okay. All right. Let's see. Next one, would you rather fight a kangaroo or a goat? Well, kangaroo is a big animal. I could probably take down a goat easier, so a goat. But you guys let me know. So, yeah. How about sniff a snail trail? Visions, I think you're trying to pull a fast one on me, and I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know what sniff a snail trail is or what it's about, so I'm going to deny the question, my friend. Because if I say the wrong answer, then the troll is going to go nuts about it for, 10 weeks on. So, yeah. All right. Would you rather take care of a baby or would you rather take care of your pet? I'm going to say both because I would like to have children one day, and I already have a pet. I have Enzo. He's my buddy. He's my pal. So I'm going to say both for number 4. But you guys tell me in the chat. So, yeah. All right. I'll let you guys catch up. Would you guys rather take care of a baby or would you rather take care of your pet? Or both. I'll allow you guys to say both too, because I would like to have children one day. And then I love Enzo. Enzo's my buddy. He's my pal. I'm going to hate it when Enzo passes away because I was very upset when my first dog, Penny, passed away. Like, Penny was definitely my buddy, you know? So, yeah. Okay, Primetime Gaming says he would rather take care of a baby. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Well, you guys put in your answers in the chat. All right, next one. Would you rather deal with it always being hot or always being cold? I'm used to the cold. I mean, I don't care either way. But really, the only time I like being hot is if I'm at the beach or at the pool or I'm suntanning. So I'm used to the cold. So I wouldn't mind it always being cold. I love my AC. So I'm gonna say cold. But I'll let you guys put it in. So I'm gonna write down cold. But you guys put whatever you want. So yeah. All right, let me find some more this or that questions. So yeah. Always hot. I'd rather go hiking and stuff in the heat over the cold. Cold can. Oh, I got you. All right. Next one. Would you rather have invisibility or able to fly? Well, I love superheroes, so I'm gonna put able to fly. That, you know, because I've always wanted to be Fears Man, always wanted to be Superman ever since I was a little kid, and just to go up and away and just take off flying. So invisibility or able to fly, I'm gonna put down fly. But you guys put whatever you want in the chat. Oh, Museum says, would you rather decapitate Zach or Dave? Neither. Don't even go there, Museums. I love Zach and Dave too much, you know, as my friends to do something like that. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. So, yeah. So, would you guys rather fly or would you guys rather invisibility? So, yeah. Let's see. Would you rather be friends with a robot or an alien? I would say alien for Fears because before I die, I want to know if there's actually intelligent alien life out there, you know? So, technically they found microscopic organisms in the dirt on Mars. So, that's technically an alien. It's not from Earth, so technically aliens do exist, but I want to see like more intelligent life than microscopic, organisms. You know, I want to have like an actual alien with eyes and fingers, and if they can communicate. So I would say I'd rather be friends with an alien. So friends with an alien. But you guys put whatever you want in the chat. Let's see here. But that was funny, Museums. That was a funny would you rather one. I just don't want to do that. All right, let's see. Oh, this one's hard. Coffee or tea? Because I like tea and I also like coffee. But if I had to just pick one, I gotta say coffee. Because I do drink tea, but I drink coffee more. So coffee. What about you guys? Coffee or tea? Coffee or tea? That's a hard one for me, but yeah. All right, let's see. Next one, mountains or the beach? Again, I like both. Like whenever I was a kid, I loved to hike and stuff. When I was in Boy Scouts, or me and my dad went hiking, but I also love the beach. So I guess beach because I live near a beach, so beach. So yeah. Rainy days or sunny days? Oh, give me clear skies any day. Sunny days. Sunny. Neither. I don't like coffee or tea. Really? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, to each their own. Comedy or horror? Oh, horror any day of the week. Horror. For sure. What about you guys? Visions, I already know you're going to say horror. You know, I do enjoy comedy, but, you know, I love my horror movies. Let's see here. Phone calls or text messages? Oh, text messages for sure. Texts for sure. Unless it's like somebody like my best friend Eric or my mom, then I'll take a phone call. But usually text messages for me. So yeah. Ice cream or cake? Oh, God, that's hard because I like both. I like comedy horror like Leprechaun. Oh, Leprechaun's the shit. I've got them all. And I bought Primetime Gaming. If you like the Leprechaun Visions, I don't know if do you have your Leprechaun t-shirt still up or did you take that down? I bought that off his website. The Leprechaun's all like doing that, and I love that shirt, Visions. So, well, let's have a look. Let's see if it's on exhumevisions.com. Yeah, so Primetime Gaming. If you don't have that shirt, go to Exhume Visions and let's see, shop all. All right, well, here we go. Let's have a little look. Is the Leprechaun? Oh, nice, the werewolf. Oh, I thought it was all right. It's something else. I thought you put the werewolf like from the Wolfman or something. Visions. It just said werewolf poetry. I don't know what that is. You should do a Lon Chaney werewolf, the Wolfman shirt. That would be the shit. Oh yeah. Let's see. Is the Leprechaun one still on here? Let me have a look. Edward Penis Hands. Let's see. The Lighthouse. Steve Owl. The Necro one. Oh, that's the girl where she's in the bathtub and she's drinking blood and making out with like a skeleton or some bullshit. That woman's nuts. Robot Jocks. I've got that one. Oh, yeah. Which is a great movie, by the way. If it bleeds, we can kill it. I got that one, too. The Pizza Pyramid. Britney Spears going nuts in her underwear. Spits on Your Grave. I don't have that one. Ernest, I've got. I Know Now Why You Cry. I have that one. Oh, the Leprechaun one may be gone. I don't have the Scanners one yet. I may get the Scanners one. I don't know if the Leprechaun one's there. It may be gone. It may have been a limited edition. Leprechaun. Let's see here. There's a movie on there. I have that one. I've got that Halloween / Jason mix shirt. I think the Leprechaun one's gone. I've got the Brains one from Tarman. Yeah, I think it's gone. That may have been a limited edition. Strange Things. The vampire one is still on there. The Bela Lugosi. That one's awesome. He was the shit as Dracula. He is amazing performance. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's gone. But you know what's not gone is the official Robbie P2 Pick Rob merch. Find it at exhumevisions.com. He has the Robbie t-shirt, and then he has the Robbie P2. Robbie P2 vlogs is a homosexual pedophile. That he is. So yeah. So the Leprechaun one is gone. So I'm fortunate to have it. Hell yeah. Hell yes. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Dave, Aliens, Animal House Museum. Neither. I don't like. Let's see. No, let's see. Necro. Oh, that one's nuts, Vic. I saw the trailer. And she's drinking blood, and she's in a bathtub, and she's making out with a skeleton, and she's doing some wild shit with that skeleton and that dead body. It was insane. I've never seen the movie. So yeah. There's a movie on there. Oh yeah. That one I have. It's a big like laser disc. So yeah. Visions, why did you take down the Leprechaun one? It was probably like oh, I know what it was. I think it's the ones where you only sell them for $12 and it's like a limited edition shirt. So yeah. That one was good. I'm glad I got that one. All right. Back to the would you rather question. I mean, this or that questions. All right. Put your answers in the chat. So the last one I read was text messages or phone calls. I said text. Okay. Board games or video games? Oh, board games for sure. I like video games, but I think they're boring to play them by yourself. I like playing video games with my buddies and my pals. So, board games for sure. And I actually like pinball way more than video games. That's why whenever I go to Jeff's house, he's like, "Hey, Fierce, I got a new pinball machine." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "You just bought one a month ago." Jeff has got a lot of mucho dinero. So he's got a lot more toys in his nerd cave than I do. But he's got like 7 or 8 pinball games. But he doesn't have my favorite. My favorite is that Elvira one. And then there's another one, Funhouse. So one day I would love to get the pinball game. Funhouse oh, that one's so good. Eric's got a Ghostbuster one. I would love to get one of those too. So yeah. All right. So board games for sure. Damn. See, Vision says, "Sorry, I'm mixing ink for this stoner band order. I'm trying to print, but yeah, it was just a limited thing for a week or two." Oh yeah, no worries, Visions. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt your work. So I know you're just listening and stuff, but yeah, I was just curious. It wasn't on there, so because I was trying to tell Primetime Gaming, I'm like, well, St. Patrick's Day's coming up. I'm like, get the Leprechaun shirt while it's hot, and then I said, let me see if it's on your website. And then I asked you a question. So Primetime Gaming, unfortunately, it's not on there. So you have to strike while the iron's hot, my friend. So yeah. All right. Next one. Let's see here. Let's see. Painting or photography? Photography for me. I like to paint. I need to find more time to do it, but photography for sure. I love taking photos and videos. So photos for Fears. Camping or luxurious hotel? Oh, camping for sure. Camping. By far. Hands down, camping. Train or airplane? Airplane for sure. Airplane. I love air travel. I love traveling. I don't mind trains, though. I've been on a train before, but yeah, let's see. Museum says, still waiting on the goth drop. Well, I mean, that's every day for Visions, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right, I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm out of here, my friends. It's been, I still need to eat dinner, so, and I want to get back to editing, and I'm going to pick something to watch tonight. So, yeah. So, I'll do a few more this or that questions, and then I'm out of here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It's been very enjoyable. All right, let's see. Let's see. Movies at the theater or movies at home? Well, I have so many movies at home. But, I mean, I love going to the movie theater. So, you know what? Fuck it, both. I like both of those. That's a hard one for me to pick. Big wedding or intimate wedding? Well, since you're only supposed to get married once, I would say big wedding. Big wedding. Big wedding. Mornings or nights? Oh, nights. I hate mornings. I despise mornings. Fears is a grouch in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I am an afternoon to light type of guy. I'm a night guy. Nights for sure. Oh, yeah. So whoever I marry, to the future Mrs. Fears, leave me alone in the mornings, because I'm a grouch. Oh, my Lord. No nights. I mean, no mornings. Always nights. Okay. Coffee at breakfast or juice at breakfast? Well, it depends on what breakfast I'm having. Normally I have coffee and then I have another type of liquid. So if I make eggs, I'll have orange juice with it. And then after my eggs or after my toast or cereal or whatever, then I'll make some coffee. But if I had to pick between them, coffee first. So coffee. Let's see here. Board games or pinball? Oh, God. Oh, it's so hard. Because I love them both. That's bullshit. Because I like them both. Oh. Damn it. I'm going to go pinball. Pinball. Oh, I got to call Dave real quick. Hang on. Because I got a question to ask him. You rang? It's getting late. I don't know if Dave's going to pick up. Hello? You're right. All right, Dave. I got two questions to ask for you. I just wanted your opinion. The one that I just answered, that was hard. What would you rather pick? Pinball or board games? Because I like both. I initially went pinball though. What would you pick?
I used to play more pinball than I did board games.
So would you pick pinball too, or would you do board games?
Probably pinball.
Okay. And then the other thing I wanted to say is I hope you don't mind. I didn't want to put words in your mouth. I told the fans, either I'll buy it or if you buy it, we're going to come over to my house. We got to find not a new version of it. We got to find an old version of Fireball Island, and we got to do like a game, like a board game stream. And you know my big table, that I have over there. We'll set up the board game, and then I'll take a chair and just put like my laptop on the chair so it sees me, you, James, Zach, anyone who's playing, and the board game, and we'll play it. And I was like, well, I better ask Dave if he's down for this. Are you down?
Well, you've been talking about trying to find Fireball Island ever since we did that one.
The trivia night. Remember we did the trivia night one?
Yeah.
We got to do another one of those streams, and so I was like, I wonder if. So would you be into it? Like if you found Fireball Island at a con or me?
Oh, we've been looking.
Well, we have been looking. I just wanted to make sure if you were still down to do it.
Yeah, it'd probably be fun.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's all I needed for you, buddy. I was just curious because I was like, well, I don't want to put words in Dave's mouth. I better ask him because I'm about.
Another excuse.
What's up?
Another excuse for not going into work.
Oh yeah.
My homework ate my dog.
I'm gonna write it down, buddy, because I wrote the first one. My dog ate my homework. Well, my homework ate my dog. I'm right.
We work in a laboratory.
Oh yeah, my homework ate my dog. So yeah, that's a good one. Good. Well, I hope you've been enjoying the stream so far, buddy. The happy-go-lucky Fears is back. Hopefully he stays because I hate the Dr. Hyde version of Fears or the Hulk out Fears.
Red Hulk.
Oh yeah. Green. It's worse when Fears Hulk's out. It's a mixture of Green Hulk and Red Hulk because my skin's so sensitive. And when I Hulk out, watch out. I hate that I take it out on some people. Like I've took it out on Zach before by accident, and I've took it out on Rand. I've never took it out on you though. I hope I never do. So yeah, I always feel bad when that happens, and I don't mean to, but yeah. So yeah, it's been a pretty good stream so far. So yeah, I decided to wear my Millennium Falcon shirt today since I was reviewing. Have you watched the original 1970s making of Star Wars and all that?
Not the making of.
Oh, you gotta watch. It's good. It's hosted by.
I think I've seen excerpts about when they did the remakes.
Yeah.
We did Jabba and such.
Yeah, there's.
What Jabba used to look like.
Yeah, Jabba used to be like an old man.
Yeah.
And that's in the original 1970s Star Wars: A New Hope. And then when it got to Return of the Jedi, he finally said, when the technology catches up, I'm going to go back to number 4 and take out that old guy and put like the slug, because I don't know what you call it. Jabba's kind of a mixture between a lizard and a slug, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
He's like a lizard type of slug type of creature, and finally he gets killed off. He gets killed off in Return of the Jedi. Leia strangle. Yeah, Leia strangles him with that chain that's attached to her neck and all that.
Oh yeah.
But
boy, was he rocking that outfit.
Oh yeah, she was rocking it out. Oh yeah, she's hot. Carrie Fisher's hot. She that slave girl costume. I was like, slave girl it up, baby. Slave girl it up. She's a rockin'. She's rocking and shocking. That's right. So yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go, Dave. I just wanted to ask those two questions, but because someone was like, well, hey, Fears, they did a remake of Fireball Island. I was like, fuck that remake. I'm like, I want to do the original one. The original. I'm going to find one in the original box with the original pieces, because that's the one I never had. I went over to my rich friend's house because my parents spoiled me, but my neighbor, my rich friend, he was one of my neighbors growing up. His folks gave him anything and everything. So my mom and dad would be like, hey, John, anytime you think you're spoiled, look at that kid. I'm like, yeah, he's way spoiled. He got everything. So whatever I didn't have, I knew if I went over to my friend's house, he had it. And we would always just play Fireball Island over there. He let me borrow it one day because me, my mom, my dad, and my brother, we played it. Whenever we had like family night, we did like a movie family night growing up, and then we did a board game family night growing up. I don't know. Did you ever do that with your family? Like a board night? A board game night?
Not really. I used to play card games with the family.
Yeah, we did that too. But I always looked forward to family night. You know, we would always sit and eat dinner as a family, but my dad and mom thought it was important to do like family like game night or a board like sometime whenever. And then when video games came out, me and my dad and my brother, my mom didn't really care about video games. Whenever I got my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo, my dad would be like, "Hey, let's sit down, teach me how to play some of these video games." So I thought it was cool. I was like, sweet, I'm playing UN Squadron with my dad. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. You need to play that game, Dave. UN Squadron is the shit. Super Nintendo, I never beat it. But UN Squadron is the shit. It's amazing. Play that game. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to let you go, buddy. I'm going to finish up my stream, all right?
Okay.
All right, peace out.
Dude.
All right. All right, so Dave is game. I just got to find it. Because that's a hard one. That's a hard one to find. All right. Let's see. Yeah. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let me catch up in the chat here. So yeah. Let's see here. Now I did print and ship another Coil shirt yesterday. Hollow Man. Hollow Man's cool. That stars Kevin Bacon in it. The original one is $200. Is it? I'll have to look online. Fears, you grew up in a mansion, rich friend. No, Vic. My parents eventually bought the mansion. I grew up in just a normal upstairs, downstairs house, like a 2-story house in O'Fallon. And then before we moved to O'Fallon, it was a ranch house that we lived in. So I did not grow up in a mansion. They didn't buy the mansion, Vic, until 2006. So a year before I went off to film school. So I lived in the mansion for 1 year. Then I went off to film school. Then when I came back, they still had the mansion, and I lived in there for a while until I moved to Florida. And whenever my dad got very sick, my mom sold the mansion. And then my dad bought my mom a very nice ranch house because he was like, it's easier to take care of me and it's easier for you to clean a ranch house. And my mom still lives in that ranch house. So I didn't grow up in the mansion. But what I'm saying, Vic, is when I was little, my friend that was like, he was probably more richer than my parents. He got everything. So I got spoiled a little bit. But my friend that lived on the same street, he had everything because I did not, my parents did not buy me Fireball Island. So I was like, oh, my friend has it. So I went over there and just played Fireball Island for hours. So yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Got more beer. Don't worry, chat. He grew up in a manor. I did not. I did not. That came later. That came later. All right. Let's see. Next, this or that question. Let's see here. I've been jumping around. Let's see here. Dining out or home cooked meals? Well, you'll save more money if you cook your meals at home, and I eat more at home. So home cooked meals or microwaving. I'm the microwave mason. So cooked meals for sure. And you guys can put in your answers in the chat. Let's see here. Let's see here. Tropical vacation or road trip? Oh, that's hard because I like both. I'm gonna say more road trips because me and my family went on a lot of road trips growing up. So road trips. Road trips. Popsicles or snow cones? Popsicles. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to take off, my friends. But it's been a great show. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know I did. All right. Let's see here. Sunglasses or hats? Oh, that's a hard one because I wear a lot of hats and then I don't usually wear my sunglasses until the summertime. So hats. Hats for sure. Hats for sure. So hats. Okay, what's the next one? Strawberries or watermelon? Oh, God, these are hard because I like them both. Probably strawberries because I eat more strawberries on the lives. So strawberries. I love watermelon, though. I absolutely love watermelon. Strawberries. Okay, let's see what else. Movie marathon or book marathon? That's a given. Movie marathon. For sure. Movie marathon. Hell to the yeah. That's a given. That's a given. So yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Vic. Microwave pizza rolls. Oh yeah. Oh, are you saying would I rather do microwave pizza or the pizza rolls? Oh, pizza for sure. Pizza over pizza rolls, but I do like my mom made me pizza rolls all the time growing up, but would I rather eat pizza rolls or normal pizza? Pizza for sure. So yeah. Let's see. Vic says beer or vodka? That's hard because I like them both. God. You guys are hitting me you guys are hitting me with the big questions tonight. Oh, man. I love my Crystal Skull vodka. I'm going to go vodka. Vic, I'm going to go vodka. All right. A pool party or a bonfire party? Oh, man. Those are good, too. Bonfire parties or pool party. Well, you know what? I love Halloween more. And when I was growing up, we had a lot of bonfires, around Halloween. So I'm going to go with a bonfire party. I like pool parties, though. I mean, I've been to a bunch, but yeah. Okay. Vic says vodka. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Vision says beer. It's good for you. I like beer. Oh yeah. You're not gonna get any complaints from me, Visions. Let's see. Ooh, Vic says hot pocket or tuna fish sandwich. I mean, they're both good, but I love pizza, so I'm gonna go with a hot pocket. Hot pocket for sure. Hot pocket. Dave says it also depends on where you live. I know, Dave. Yeah, because I grew up in Missouri, and there was a lot of bonfires, and especially around the fall, a lot around Halloween time. So that's why I've been to more bonfire parties than like beach parties and pool parties. I've been to both. That's why I picked it. Plus, I like Halloween more. You guys know this. So, yeah. But that one was a hard. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, they're both good. All right. Let's see here. Hamburgers or hot dogs? Ugh. I would say hot dogs only if it's a foot long. So because they just said hot dogs, I'm going to go with hamburgers. Hamburgers. Because I like foot long hot dogs over hamburgers. For sure. But if it's just plain hot dogs and hamburgers, then hamburgers for sure. Hamburgers. All right. Let's see. Oh, I like these both. It says volleyball or baseball. I have more memories of baseball because I played baseball and then I went to a bunch of baseball games, like Cardinals games with my dad. So, but I always loved playing volleyball at church camp. We would play so much volleyball at church camp. It was so much fun. But I have a lot of good memories with my dad going to St. Louis Cardinals games. And my dad would always get a foot long and a beer, and then I would always get some type of soda or nachos or foot longs. So, baseball for sure. Plus, it's the all-American pastime, my friends. And I played baseball. Fears played a lot of third base, left outfield, and first base. My favorite, though, was, I don't know why, but for some reason I did a lot better on third base. I was kicking ass and taking names on third base, for sure, my friends. First base, I was all right. Sometimes I missed the ball at first base. And I caught a lot of fly balls in left outfield. But my all-time favorite was left field. So, yeah. Let's see. Kibas or bratwurst? Oh, bratwurst. Hands down, bratwurst. Bratwurst. For sure. Vic, you're coming up with some good ones. Bratwurst. Let's see. Sorry, Fears is a big-time MLB fan, and you being a Cards fan, I got to say you're rooting for the wrong team. Oh, no. You'll never. That's where we disagree. You can root for whatever team you want, but I got to support my home teams, man. I love my hockey, St. Louis Blues for life, and I got to, St. Louis Cards. So you'll never not get me to not support those. So, yeah. So, yep. Vic says, what about a bacon burger dog? Ooh, yeah, there we go. My mom used to tell me that a black guy invented nacho cheese. He used to get melted cheese on chips at a bar, and some guy tried to eat them, and he wasn't. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Let's see. Lawn darts or lawn polo? I can't answer that one. I've never played those, Vic. And then Vision said, and then, hey, Nacho. Hey, what's up, Tinder Immortal? I didn't even know you were watching. Third base, catching fly balls, wrestling. What other sport did you do? I did baseball when I was a kid. I did wrestling in high school. I did football in high school. And then I did track and field. So those 4 sports, Tinder Immortal. So, yeah. How dare you? How dare you, Primetime, saying that Cardinals suck? Don't even go there. Oh, wow. That deserves a timeout. You're fucking with my home team. You're getting timed out for a minute. How dare you? Don't be making fun of my home teams now. Let's see. Mr. Lantern says, well, howdy, Tinder Immortal. Have you ever rode a horse? Yes, I have, Tinder Immortal. You guys have heard me talk about Lost Valley Lake Resort. It's a big camping resort way past Sullivan, Missouri that me and my family would go to. And there was a lot of horseback riding trails, and me and my mom and my dad and my brother, grandpa fears, grandma fears, we'd all go horseback riding. So I haven't done it a lot, Tinder Immortal, but I have done it quite a few times. So I'd say I've probably ridden a horse probably 6 to 10 times in my life. I haven't done it in a long time, quite a long time. Fangirl Kate says, well, hey, cutie. Yo, what's up, beautiful? Cutie with that big old booty. Kate, she's got a hottie. She's a hottie with a nice little body. That's right. All right, let's see. What's the next one? This or that. And then I'm going to close Google because I like your guys' this or that's better. You guys come up with some. So I'm going to do a few more off of Google, and then, let's see. Breakfast or dinner? That's hard because I like a lot of breakfast foods, but I like a lot of dinner food. Dinner. Dinner. Would you rather have an appetizer or dessert? Oh, dessert, by far. Dessert. I rarely get an appetizer when I'm out and about, like at a restaurant. Dessert. Pie or cake? Oh, God. I like them both. I can't pick. It's got to be both. I'm sorry. I like them both. This one's easy. A calzone or a pizza? Pizza for sure. French fries or onion rings? French fries for sure. French fries. Oh yeah. Let's see. Sweet or savory? Sweet. For sure. All right, I'm gonna close Google. You guys come up with the next few. Go ahead. Ask me this or that questions. Fears will answer whatevs. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Breakfast for dinner. There you go. The best of both worlds. Fears, what did you do different with the lightning for the stream? The what? I don't know what you're on about. All right. Give me some this or that questions. This or that. This or that. Because, Vic, you've been coming up with some good ones. You've been coming up with some really good ones. Like the vodka one was really good. That one was good. So, I'll answer whatevs. This or that. Fears. This or that. This or that. Let's see. Oh, good. It's been a good stream, but it's almost time for a nap before worko. All right, put those this or that questions in. Oh, lighting. I thought you said lightning. I misread it. Lighting. It looks good. I can see your face. I've got this light turned on. I've got the kitchen light turned on, and then I've got the light near the door. Yeah. Would you rather burn to death or freeze to death? That's a hard one, Visions. Probably freeze to death because I like the cold so much. Freeze. I would think burning to death would be a lot more painful. Tyrannosaurus, Rex, or Raptor? Ooh, that's a good one. Because you know me, I love some Jurassic Park. I'm gonna go T-Rex. T-Rex. Because he has some of the best scenes, Vic, in the first Jurassic Park. Nothing against the Raptor. The Raptor's got a lot of cool scenes where that guy's like this, and he looks over and he's like, clever girl, and then the Raptor just eats his face. That's a good scene. But the lawyer taking a crap on the toilet and the Tyrannosaurus Rex kind of looks at him like, what the fuck are you doing? And he just gobbles him up like that. That's a good scene. So, T-Rex, for sure. Let's see. N4 says, well, howdy, Dave. Keep the stream going. This is great. I feel like the community is back on track. I feel so. I think so. We're getting there. Cabe says, boobs or booty. Oh, that's hard. Because boobies, I like to play with them, and then asses, I like to slap them. I'm going to go with boobies. Boobies. Boobies, boobies, boobies. Boobies. All right. Jump out of a moving car and land on a mattress, or jumping out of a plane and land in water? Probably a moving car. Moving car. Moving car. Fears you should run a fan art contest and show the best entries on stream or something. That would be cool. I would love. Like, it needs to be something like that, and for like whoever draws the best, like drawing of Fears Man, I'll give them like a $20 gift card to either Walmart or maybe a $20 gift card to like the BK Lounge or something. You've given me a great idea. Give me some time to think about it, but I will, when I'm ready to tell you guys what the contest is and what the because you guys know I love Fears fan art, and I will put it on the wall for sure. I still need to put all this other stuff on the wall that's sitting over here. I'm so far behind on that too. So yeah. Anyway. Apologies for my yawns. Ugh. I'm getting tired. I can't wait till this cold goes away. I took some more Mucinex, and it's lightened up my sinuses a little bit better, but yeah. But my lips are kind of chapped too. All right, next, this or that. Which one? What else? What else you guys got for me? We're gonna. I'll do a couple more, and then I'm gonna tune off because it's been a great stream. I've had a lot of fun. Things are definitely, Kay. I think definitely things are getting back on track for sure. So yeah. I'll drop some red rum for you, Fears, when the league comes. I don't know what you're on about. You are drunk as hell. You're drunk as hell, buddy. Yo, what's up, Zach? How you been, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you in the Chiz Act. Zach, I'm almost done. We've been going for, how long have we been going for? 2 hours and 48 minutes. It's been a pretty good stream. Oh, Lord, Visions. Would you rather have a 20-inch wiener or a 2-inch wiener? You know what? I will stick with my 9.5. Thank you very much. My 9.5 wiener, I handle that very well. It suits me very well. 9.5 all the way. That's how I will answer that. Oh, yeah. All day. Zach says, yesterday's vlogging took a lot out of me. I've been dragging all day. Well, it wasn't really an exciting day for me, Zach. I edited for 2 hours. I'm going to edit some more before I go to work. I took a nap, and then I watched one documentary, and then I watched I watched the documentary on the making of Star Wars, and then I watched A Nightmare on Elm Street because I hadn't seen it in forever, Zach. So it was definitely a chill day. And then I did some more laundry, and so it was kind of a chill day. So yeah. Would you rather have sex with an alien woman? Oh, I'm sorry, an alien woman's foot vagina or her glowing radioactive butt? Oh my God. That's stretching it a little bit, Vic. I like your vodka question a little bit more. Zach, we're doing this or that questions. Would Fears rather do this or would I rather do that? If I had to pick, I don't know, Vic. Just in general, I think it would be cool to, like, like on Star Trek, whenever they have sex with, like when Captain Kirk has sex with the hot alien women. Whenever he had sex with that hot alien woman that her flesh was all green. Just having sex in general with a hot alien woman will be awesome. So, any sex with a alien woman would be awesome. So yeah. I started editing at 8:30 yesterday evening and only finished around 4. Oh, really? Oh, damn. That is a long time. Don't even go there, Cave. I would not do that. Don't even. He says, Fears, would you rather stomp a baby or shame on you? Don't even go there. That was in poor taste, Cave. Poor taste. I would never stomp a baby or a puppy. Don't even go there. Those green chicks on Star Trek were pretty hot. They were. That's why I brought them up. Oh, yeah. And the blue ones. The blue ones in the original series, where they had the big boobs and the long tentacles, or whatever the hell it was. Even the ones, I don't know what came first. Oh, no, wait. Star Trek came first, because they filmed it in the 60s, and Star Wars came out in the 70s. The green sexy ladies off of Star Wars, they had the green tentacles that came out and that were like long. Those were pretty hot too. I'm sorry, Cave. Sometimes, like, I could not pick. There's only been a couple of both on this list. Like when someone said, I'm sorry, when I read it off the internet, pie or cake, I can't pick between that. I love pie as a dessert item, and I like cake. I just, yeah. Shame on you, Cave. We love babies. We love Shelton. Yes, I do. My nephew is the cutest little guy ever. Kate, my mom sent me some new photos. Check this out. He's my buddy. He's my pal. And I love being an uncle. I absolutely love being an uncle. My mom, I bought Shelton some, I guess his parents are just getting around to, I bought him a bunch of toys for Christmas. I got him some Ghostbuster toys and some Ninja Turtle toys. I got him some books, and then I got him some Grinch outfits. So he just wore them a few days ago. So there, Kate, there's him wearing his green Grinch sweatshirt and sweatpants. This one's my favorite, though. This one's my ultimate favorite one. His parents got him the red socks, but I got him the red sweatshirt, and I got him the red sweatpants. This one's my fave. He's so cute. So I got him that one, and my brother said, thank you. He's been rocking that for a couple of days now. And I said, hey, rock it out. Rock it out. So, yeah. Gothic Kate, LOL. So, yeah, Kate, there hasn't been much both on this. But there's a few where I'm like, I can't pick, you know. So, yeah. Sadly and honestly, I've been acting like a royal prick to people all day long as a result of overwhelming exhaustion. Well, sometimes you just have to take a day off, Zach. You know what I'm saying? I get it. So, yeah. I tried last night to hook Zach up with a cute Korean girl. Damn, nice. There you go. Kate says, "Oh, he is super cute. I remember when you picked that stuff out on a in real life live." Oh yeah, my mom loves being a grandma, Kate. She loves it. And when I took a picture, I said, "Hey, Mom." She's like, "Well, I'm not really into the Grinch, John." But she goes, "I know you're into the Grinch." She goes, "I know your brother likes the Grinch." And she goes, "I don't know about your brother's wife," but she goes, "I know they'll love him." And I said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna get him." So yeah. He's definitely a cutie, and I like to get him. His birthday's coming up. My mom said, even though he's turning 1, she's like, his parents want you to get the sizes for clothes a little bit bigger so he can wear them for a while. So if he's turning 1, my mom's like, get him like a shirt and pants that's for a 2-year-old. So I think for his birthday, one of his gifts, I'm going to get him a rockin' cool 2-year-old Hawaiian shirt from Uncle Fears. So I'm definitely going to get him a Hawaiian shirt. So he's looking fly. He's looking fly. Hell yeah. Zach, you need a Snickers bar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love Snickers. Snickers is a great candy bar. Zach, you also got to try that Mr. Beast chocolate. I recently tried the dark chocolate one. I'm going to do another review on Mr. Beast chocolate because he's got a bunch of different flavors. So the next food review I'm going to do, I just started with dark chocolate because dark chocolate is one of my absolute favorites. So, I think there's a cherry flavored Mr. Beast. There's an orange, tangy type of chocolate flavored one. I think there's a blueberry chocolate one. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart in a couple of days. So whenever I go grocery shop in a day or two, I'll pick out another Mr. Beast chocolate bar and I'll do another review for you guys. But the dark chocolate one was amazing. I gave that a 9 out of 10. The dark chocolate, it was rich, tasty, dark chocolate. It was so good. It was really good. So, yeah. Let's see here. Fears, can you do a classic Brother? Remember Fears, Brother? Oh, I remember. Brother! Wait, what did he do? Fears! Oh, it's Fears! How you doing, Fears? It's Fears' brother. You're my brother. Yeah, whatever happened to Fears' brother? Yeah. You're adorable, Fears. You're adorable. For all you new fans out there, there was someone back in the day that would portray as my brother, but was not really my brother, but I'm your British brother, Fears. He was hilarious. Zach says, Fears, no days off from me. I'm dedicated to my channel. As long as the fans are supportive, I'm going to keep pumping out the content. They crave so much. I'm just saying, if you're that tired, Zach, sometimes you need a day off. So, yeah. I'm documenting the RV show on either Thursday or Friday. Oh, there we go. I watched your one from last year, Zach. That RV show was really cool. Dave says you should do a review on a payday and a whatchamacallit. You know what? I'll do a whatchamacallit. I'll do one of those too, Dave. That'd be a great food review. Kate says Sheldon would definitely look great in a Hawaiian shirt. Well, I got him that orange one when he was a couple months old, and my brother said we put him in that. We got some photos. He's outgrown that because now he's going to be 1. I said, all right, well, I'll get him another Hawaiian shirt. So yeah, Let's see. And it's important for me to attend it because I'm going to be browsing for my future RV. Yeah. Zach's going to get the RV either this year or next year. When it's coming up soon. All right. Back to this or that questions. Vic, Vision, Strong Bear, and keep pumping them in the chat. I'm going to do about 5 or 6 more, and then I'm going to skedaddle on out of here because I want to do some more editing, and I'm going to try and watch one more movie before work. You know what? Let's go to the wall. Let's go to the wall and pick something out for tonight. All right. I'm already going to watch some more behind the scenes. So I'm going to watch some behind the scenes, and I'm going to watch... Let's see, what am I in the mood for? Last night I watched a horror movie. You know what? I'm going to watch a comedy. I'm going to watch, how many is there? There's 7 police academies. I'm going to watch Police Academy 1, and I'm going to watch some behind the scenes. So, there we are. So I'm going to watch Police Academy 1 tonight. I haven't seen that in a long time, and I haven't done that one for my movie app yet. So, Police Academy 1 for sure. So, yeah. All right, back to the chat. All right. Let's see here. The Marshmallow Ghostbuster figures in the back are cute. Oh, thanks. The mini Marshmallow Stay Puffs, which they first came onto the scene. Afterlife. They were in Afterlife. Now they're in Frozen Empire as well, but Afterlife is the first time these little guys showed up. So technically they're a movie prop, you know, because they were from that film. So I got them at some convention. One of Jeff's conventions. I don't know which one. So yeah. Let's see. Zach says, no matter how exhausted I get, I will not stop. I may work myself ragging, but it's all worth it for my fans. Oh, I agree, Zach. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, I love doing streams and editing my videos and taking my photography and posting and stuff. I just sometimes need a break. Like, I'll take it like one day off and then I get back at it, you know? So, yeah. Let's see. Kate says, Shelton is growing like weeds at this age. Oh, man, he oh, my gosh, Kate. He's almost ready for walking. Because my brother said, and my mom said, we've gotten video of him crawling, and he crawls everywhere. And then my mom got a video of him. It's like there's a table or there's a shelf, and he can pull himself up, Kate. And as long as he holds on to a shelf, then he can stand up. But if he tries to walk, then he falls down. But he's definitely getting there. He's getting there, slowly but surely. So I can't wait to see the little guy in April, man. It's going to be fun just to hang out with some family and decompress and stuff. I did do meditation today. I did. It's been helping me out. Control fears as anger and all that stuff. I did the same thing. I laid this blanket out on the floor, and I just got some meditation music that I found on YouTube. And it was another one where you hear person's voice come and says, deep breath in, deep. It's definitely been helping out. It's been nice. So yeah. So let's see here. Vic says Anakin Skywalker or Yoda. Oh, hands down Yoda. Yoda for sure. Because I'm always going to go classic over the first 3 episodes of Star Wars, Vic. Yoda, hands down. Yoda for sure. So Yoda. Nothing against Anakin, because Anakin comes back in the old ones. Finally, when he goes from the light side to the dark side and then back to the light side. But, yeah. Now, if it's Anakin over Vader, Vader all the way. Vader all the way. So, yeah. Let's see. Zach, will you be taking your girlfriend with you in the RV? Ooh. And then Vic says, the Blue Oyster Bar. Yeah, Proctor and Lieutenant Harris always seems to end up in that I don't want to say homosexual, that gay bar. You know, the Blue Oyster Bar. And then they have that song, that's how the song goes. And then he's all like, I'm getting out of here. Move it. And he's like, Proctor, help me out. And then that guy with a little construction hat starts dancing with Lieutenant Harris. Oh, yeah, I love the Police Academy movies. They're great. I can't believe you remember that, Vic. The Blue Oyster Bar. Let's see. Life is precious, and I need to make every moment count. Oh, I couldn't have said it better, Zach. And I'm glad the community's getting back on track. Enough of this drama bullshit. We need to get, I'm glad that the good times, good tunes, rockin' is back, So, yeah. Zach says, I don't want to talk about her, Jucifer. Okay, fair enough. Jucifer, if Zach doesn't want to talk about his girlfriend, no worries. And I don't really want to talk about it. Fair enough. If Zach doesn't want to talk about his girlfriend, we don't have to talk about it. So respect Zach's wishes. Fears you should get into yoga and do some yoga streams for us to calm down the fans and trolls. I'm not really a yoga guy, though. I mean, I'll try anything to keep the stress level down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's cool, Zach. No worries. Fears You need a whole lot of weed in your life before, brother. Have you ever been smoked? I've smoked weed before. It just wasn't my thing. And I did it in college a couple times. It just didn't faze me. Probably because I was so wasted off my fucking mind. I've told this story. I was at a friend's house. We were partying. He's like, Fears, have you ever took a hit of weed? I was like, no. I said, I am drunk off my ass and I feel good. He's like, well, hit this, Fears. And I hit it 5 or 6 times. And he's like, I'll check back in later, Fears. So I would take a few hits and drink more. Take a few hits, drink more. He came back and was like, you feeling it, Fears? I was like, not really. He's like, how many times did you hit it? I'm like, 5 or 6. And he's like, was it long hits, Fears? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, nothing? I'm like, no. He goes, how much booze have you drank? I'm like, a lot, brother. A lot. I'm like, I can't tell you how many cans of beer, but I'm like, a lot. And then he was like, so nothing? I was like, no. So it didn't hit me, but yeah. Let's see. Zach says, thanks for understanding. Hey, no worries, Zach. I mean, if you don't want to talk about your girlfriend, that's more of a private thing. You don't have to say anything you don't want to, Zach. I understand. Drama is a sin in our community. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, get the drama out of here. I can't stand it. So yeah. Was that the party when the guy offered to... No. That was a different party, N4. That was a different party. I think yoga and meditation go hand in hand. You'll be centered and ready to handle anything. Yeah. I mean, the meditation's been helping. It really has. Is he really, Vic? Oh, nice. Steve Gutenberg is trying to get a Police Academy 8 made. Oh, I would love it. Because the 7th one, when they go to Moscow, nothing against Moscow, but it sucked. I like Police Academy 1 through 6. 1 is my all-time favorite. 3 and 4 are pretty good. I mean, they're all pretty good. Like, number 5, they go to Miami. And the guy that plays Odo out of Deep Space Nine, he's in Police Academy 5. He plays like some Miami gangster guy, and he's got like, he must have got this tan for the movie. He's even redder than me. He's got this red, like brownish golden tan for the movie, and because the guy that plays Odo is like super white, like whiter than me. So yeah. But he's funny in that one. So, yeah. That's cool. I hope they make it, Vic, because I love the Police Academy series. That'd be awesome. Let's see. I'm probably going to write the next 2 episodes of my TV show. I have 8 episodes after that. Oh, nice, Zach. Dang, Zach. The creative juices are flowing. Direct quote from Fears. Absolutely. Strong Bear says, you know what, Fears? Save the drama for the llama. Yeah? 0 drama. I don't want it. Nobody wants it. And John, all is forgiven, bro. Consider everything squashed and dead. Moving on to a better future and more awesome vlogs together. I couldn't agree more, Zach. I could not agree more, my friend. I'm glad. So, Zach, I'll call you after the stream, buddy. Yeah, man, I'm so glad. And really, because really, we didn't really get into a fight, Zach. We were just butting heads, and then we were butting heads, and what's the word? We had a misunderstanding. So, no worries, dude. No worries. No worries. No worries. I consider it squashed, and we're moving forward. Everything's good, buddy. Everything's good. I'm glad, Zach. See, Fears, did you have Police Academy toys? They used the Ghostbuster Firehouse and repurposed it for the police station. How dare they? There's only one Ghostbusters Firehouse. And I would definitely have Ghostbuster toys over Police Academy. No, I watched the movies, Vic, when I was a kid, but I never had the Police Academy toys. How dare they rebrand the Ghostbuster Firehouse? In my mind, there's only the Ghostbuster Firehouse. And I have my original in storage back in Missouri. My original Ghostbuster Firehouse that I played. I need to get some parts for it because I lost the Ghostbuster sign that connects into the side of the building, and I Never had the red containment unit. My friend did. I need to buy that online somewhere. So yeah. Dang, I didn't know there was any drama in the community. Don't even go there, N4. You knew there was drama. Come on, man. Now you're teasing. So yeah. Well, the last headbutt was totally accidental, and I think I was slightly concussed as a result. That's funny, Zach. All right. Hit me with a few more this or that. Vic, you've been doing really good. The Anakin one was good, you know. But Yoda always. Always Yoda over Anakin. Nothing against Anakin. He's a good character. But Yoda's so much cooler as a character. He's wise. He's got some lightsaber skills. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been writing down all my answers. So, yeah. After 3 concussions, I think you started getting brain damage, X. Don't let that happen again. God damn. As Pixel would say. Well, we've been going 3 hours. Hell yeah. It's been a very enjoyable live. The last couple of lives have been rocking. You the man, Yoda. Oh yeah. Let's see. I'll do a few more off the internet, and then I'm gonna call it a night. But if you guys got one, throw it in the chat. This, Zach, give me one. Give me a this or that question. This or that question. Thank God for Meta. She comes up with some good topics and stuff for, she keeps me on my toes. She can be a bitch sometimes, Meta can be, a straight up bitch. So yeah. Oh, here we go. This or that questions, St. Patrick's Day style. Okay, yeah, we'll do these because St. Patrick's Day. Pot of gold or a leprechaun? Oh, well, gold. I wouldn't want to deal with a leprechaun's bullshit. Just if someone could just give me gold, yeah, pot of gold for sure. Gold. Rainbow or a shamrock for sure. Shamrock, hands down. They look cooler. Green bubble bath or shamrock shaped soap. Soap for sure. A magic clover or a wise leprechaun? Clover. A 4-leaf clover. Clover. For sure. A castle or Irish countryside? I would say castle because of my British roots, but I've always wanted to go to Ireland, so both. Let's see here. Okay. Lucky Charms or Lucky Wishes? Lucky Charms because I love that cereal. Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. I'll tell you what, though. The best cereal that I ate as a kid, Lucky Charms, it's all right, but Golden Grams is high on the list for fears. Kellogg's Pops was another one that I ate all the time. Frosted Flakes. Honey Nut Cheerios. Hell yeah. What else? Cocoa Pebbles is one of Fears' all-time favorite. Count Chocula. Oh yeah. All right. Next. I'll get back to the chat in just a minute. I'm doing the St. Patrick's Day, would you rather? Chocolate coins are green confetti. Well, I love chocolate, so chocolate. Okay. Surf on a rainbow, fly on a green balloon. Green balloon, for sure. Spend a day with a leprechaun or play Irish music. Irish music. Because leprechauns just, like, fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're mischievous, The only thing cool about a leprechaun is if you catch one, then I read folklore says if you catch a leprechaun, they got to give you 3 wishes. So that would be cool. Rainbow pancakes are shamrock-shaped waffles. Oh, pancakes. I love pancakes more than waffles. I do like waffles. I like pancakes more. Pancakes for sure. All right, let's see here. Green apple pie or rainbow cupcake. Oh, apple pie. Apple pie for sure. Way better. Way better. Leprechaun storytelling or Irish riddle. They're both good. Riddles. I like riddles. Riddles. Wear a green cape or green shoes. Oh, green cape because I love superheroes. Green cape. Green cape. All right. I'm going to close this. All right, let's see. Back to the chat. All right, here we go. Let's see. What was the last thing I read? Zach said about being concussed. I'll never forget Balky's explanation. To forgive is divine. To be an airhead is human. Yeah. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. And for Sega or Tommy, they're both my friends. I can't pick between them. Both. They're both great friends. They're both great people. Yeah. Let's see. Would you rather have a shoe full of dollar bills or 2 socks of 5s? Two socks. 2 socks. All right. Oh, that's hard. Mario Kart or Zelda? Mario. I'm going to go Mario. He's more clap. Nothing against Zelda. Sega, I'm sorry. I like Zelda. I just like Mario more. Coffee or espresso? Oh, come on, Zach. You should know. Coffee first. Coffee. I don't mind espresso, but coffee's, in my opinion, nothing against Express out there. Coffee's way better than Express. Oh, yeah. Paper or plastic? Paper. Paper. Mick Jagger or Keith Richards? Ah, they're both good. Hey, yo, mate, I'm Mick Jagger. I like pointing fingers. I'm pointing my fingers at you. That's my Mick Jagger impression, Zach. How was it? I'm going to go Mick Jagger. Mick. You ever seen that skit, Zach, on SNL where it's Mick Jagger looking into a mirror and Jimmy Fallon is doing an interpretation of Mick Jagger. So it's Mick Jagger talking to Mick Jagger. That's a great SNL skit, too. That one's fucking great. You know, I'm Mick Jagger. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do, you know? So, yeah. Let's see here. Fierce, does Zach order the 25 creams or 30 sugar coffee when you guys go out? Oh, yeah. He puts in a lot of sugar and a lot of creams. Hardly ever is there actual coffee in Zach's cup. Zach, I heard you do your order in that vlog. You're like, can I have 27 sweeteners and however many creams you got? Oh, man. Let's see here. Taylor Swift or Nev Campbell? Oh, come on, Zach. You're doing the gimmies. Nev Campbell all the way. Have you seen her? She is a hot fucking goddess. Nev Campbell. She's my favorite celebrity crush. And I cannot wait to see her kick ass and take names in Scream 7. Which, by the way, Vic, I will watch Scream 7 at the end of this. I'll watch the trailer because I haven't watched it yet. Before I end this. So, yeah. Nev Campbell all the way. Oh, my God. I don't care that she's 52 years old. She's a hot 52. Like, if she literally came up to me and said, John, I know I'm older and stuff. I'd be like, I'm old. I'm gonna be 43 soon. She's like, well, would you want to go on a date? I'd be like, I wouldn't just say yes. I'd say hell to the fucking yes. Let's go. I'm like, put on your sexy dress. Now, let's get a rockin'. Let's get a flowing. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Taco Bell or Taco Bell. And I'll be honest, Zach. I like I like that place across the street better. What is it? Hang on. What is it? What's that place that I go? It's not. It's across the street from my house. It's the it's the tacos with beef and rice and me and Dave went to it. I can't remember it. What the hell? Zach, help me out. What's that other place? It's literally across the street from my house. I like their tacos better. I can't remember the name, but Taco Bell between that and Del Taco. Taco Bell. Let's see here. Oh, good. Jucifer, I can't do that one. You're like Lantern or Enzo. They're both my buddies, so both. Come on, man. Come on. Leprechaun 5 in the Hood or Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Well, Vic, I've only seen Leprechaun in the Hood. I haven't seen Back to the Hood yet, so in the Hood. In the Hood. Oh, damn. Damn. Let's see. The next time we hang out, I'll give you the 2 5s. I'll get it on camera. All right, sounds good. Would you rather have blood? Oh, come on, Visions. I'm not answering that. Let's see. Museum, you were going nuts. Punching the homeless or befriending Pick Rob. Well, one, I would never befriend Pick Rob. I'll give you that answer, Museum. I would give the homeless some food, and I would punch Pick Rob right in his fucking fat face. So yeah, Animaniacs or Tiny Toons? Oh man, that's a hard one, Zach. I love them both. Let's see, what did I watch more as a kid? I watched them both as a kid, but I think I watched more. I'm gonna go Tiny Toons. They're funny. They're dopey. They're Babs and Buster Bunny. Or whatever that is. And we're invading your TV. That one. Whatever the hell that one was. Which I think it was Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons for sure. So Tiny Toons. I'm trying to write all my answers down. You guys are spitting them out pretty quick. Let's see. What's up, BPM? He goes, hey now. It's great to have you back in the chat, BPM. I haven't seen you in forever. So yeah. The Taylor or Nev one was a joke to mess with Kate. I was like, well, either it's going to be Kate or it's going to be Nev Campbell. I'm like, but if I had to pick, I'm Nev Campbell all the way. Because you guys know I've had a crush on Nev Campbell forever. So yeah. Taylor Swift or Tim the Toolman Taylor? Oh, Tim. I love Home Improvement. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Tim Taylor for sure. With Wise Wilson, across the yeah. That's what it is, BPM. I like Chipotle better than Taco Bell. I used to like Taco Bell a lot, and I remember when I moved down here because they don't have Chipotle in Missouri, and Randall's like, Fears, fuck Taco Bell. And I was like, no, do not fuck Taco Bell. He's like, Fears, I got some place that'll blow Taco Bell out of the water. And I was like, I doubt it, Randall. Randall was right. I love Chipotle 50 times over Taco Bell. So, yeah. Let's see. KF's, so thank you, BPM. I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember Chipotle. KFC or Popeyes? Oh, KFC. KFC for sure. I think it's a better product. KFC for sure. And I'm not answering that one. The Blue Oyster or the White Swallow. I'm not answering that one either. So yeah. Somebody played that same sick prank on me too, Vic. Okay. Damn, those are good ones. Hell yeah, Zach. Becoming a human octopus or kissing Carrie. I don't want to hurt Carrie's feelings. I'm not gonna answer. Oh, fuck that question, Visions. I want nothing to do with the human centipede. I watched that trailer. That is some disgusting shit. That is some disgusting shit, y'all. No. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Oh yeah. I mean, I like their tacos at Chipotle, but their burritos are pretty good too at Chipotle as well. BPM, what you been up to, man? It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Well, I think that's a good place to stop, and I'm gonna rate. I want to make sure I haven't watched Scream 7. Let me look at the book. I don't think I have. Let me have a look. I don't think I've seen it. Because I'm not seeing it in the book. Because normally I did Scary Movie 6, and I gave that a 9.7 out of 10. Let me make sure I haven't watched Scream 7. Death Wish 5, Midnight Run, Blade. Nope. All right, so Scream 7. I'm going to watch that, and I will rate the trailer. So Scream 7 trailer review. Already, it's at a 9, because Nev Campbell's in it. Ooh, yeah. Fried rice or fried lice? Well, I would never eat lice. That's disgusting. So fried rice all the way. All right. Vic, this is for you. Because you said fears. I watched Scary Movie. That was the other day. But I got to watch the trailer before I go and see Zach. And if you want to come see Scary Movie with me this weekend, you're more than welcome to. So, yeah. Let's see here. BPM says, nope, life's in pieces. Curse of an old troll. Oh, Lord. Well, I hope things get better, BPM. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, Vic, I love Chinese food, too. I love me some Chinese food. A little bit too much. All right, let's find Scream 7 trailer. I know it has something to do. Sidney Prescott, she's older now. Now she's married. She did have a child in part 5, but her child was little because she doesn't show up in Scream 6. They mention her name in Scream 6, but now her daughter is grown up and she's the same age. She's a teenager now, and she's the same age as Sidney Prescott whenever this shit started. So, yeah. So, that's cool. So, probably Ghostface is coming after her, after Sidney and her daughter. So, yeah. So that's all I know. So Scream 7 trailer. So I'm going to see it this weekend, Zach. So if you want to come see it with me, because I was going to see it last weekend, but there was so much drama bullshit. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going out. I'm just staying home. So yeah. All right, here we go. Scream 7 2026 original movie trailer starring Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox. 2 minutes. All right, here we go.
This is it.
Can't believe we're staying at the Psycho Killer B&B.
Oh, wow. They've turned Stu Macher's house into an Airbnb. Already, we're at a 9. Not only for Sidney Prescott, because she's a babe, but that's just hilarious. I would never want to stay in a serial killer's house, especially if it was a B&B, an Airbnb. That's just not my thing, but that's hilarious. So we're off to a funny start.
Oh, that's so cool. It's a motion detector.
Oh, Lord. So these two people are going to get killed. They're staying in the Airbnb, and then all of a sudden, Ghostface comes flying out of a door, and he killed the boyfriend, and now he's trying to attack this woman staying at the Airbnb. Oh shit! Oh wow! A lot of action so far. So we're at a 9.5 already. Nice. Oh, she's dead.
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
Oh shit.
Did you miss me?
Sydney's like, no, you psychopathic bitch. I did not miss you. Leave me and my family the fuck alone.
Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter.
Oh lord.
Reminds me of where we grew up.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney.
Oh lord.
Not this time.
I like the new Ghostface costume. I mean, it looks almost the exact same, but slightly changed. There's a lot more rips and tears at the bottom. There's a lot more rips and tears hanging off his arms, and they've slightly altered the mask a tiny bit. So it's got that old charm, but it's new. It's newer. So it's a little bit of old, a little bit of new. Pretty good so far. The hood, his hood that goes over his mask, the hood, it's a little bit bigger, so it looks good.
Down to the end.
So far, so good. Oh,
I
wow.
want to be a fighter, like you. If you hurt her,
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
let's unmask this fucker.
Nice quote, Gail Weathers. Let's unmask this fucker. And then they bring the young college kids back from part 5 and part 6, so that's good. They're keeping the sequel, going.
All your friends died for just being near you.
Where?
I heard Stu Macher's voice. Oh, I'm excited. Is he coming back? Oh, we'll see.
My daughter! Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in.
Oh, that's cool. She named her daughter after Tatum. Tatum was her best friend that got killed in the garage door scene. That's pretty cool. That's a nice throwback.
We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now! Oh, you got it. He's dead.
Be sure to do that double tap.
You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
Oh, Ghostface burns Stu Macher's house down. Oh, Lord. Okay.
This is gonna be fun.
I just heard Stu Macher. Oh, my God. He's coming back. Oh, shit. This is going to be great. I don't know how they can bring him back, though, because he got a fucking TV to the face and he got electrocuted. To me, that would be like, all right, yeah, you're dead, motherfucker. All right, taking all this stuff into account, I'm going to give that a solid 9 point. I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10. That was pretty damn good. 9.6 out of 10. Pretty solid watch, Vic. I'm excited. I am excited. Ooh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to watch this. It's going to be epic. It's going to be going nuts. It's going to be going ballistic. Oh, yeah. All right. Reaping what I sow. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying. Let's see. Remember the battle of the network stars? Now we need battle of the YouTube stars. No, we don't. It's not a battle, Zach. Vic says the Scream House actually is an Airbnb now. Well, part anyway. Is it really? I thought they just did that for the movie. That's what, you know what? That's probably why they put it in the movie, Vic. It actually is an Airbnb in real life. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll use that in the movie. That's actually a bit of cool Scream trivia. That's really cool, Vic. I didn't know that. That's cool. I would love to actually stay there and vlog it. Adam stayed in the Poltergeist house, that's fucking awesome. So yeah. What's up, Lark? Fears. Gay son. Oh, come on, dude. I'm not answering that. Not answering that. You guys are hilarious. I know, Vision. I'm laughing. I'm not answering that crap. Having a man bun or a man's burn. I'm not answering these. I'm not doing that. Pretty cool trailer, Vic. I gave it a solid 9.6 out of 10. I mean, that was pretty good. All right. The coffee's all done. That means Fears is checking on out of here. Let's see. How long do we go for? Almost 4 hours. 3 hours and 35 minutes. Come on, Fears. It's a genuine question. I'm not answering it. I'm not answering it. All right. I'm not answering it, Lark. Sometimes Fears has to say no. Anyway, I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time. That was a great show. Very good show. Also, Fears, send Fears that fan mail. By the way, Dave, thanks a lot for getting this thing for me, buddy. Send your. I would love some fan letters. I haven't got a fan letter from a fan in forever. So send your fan letters. Send whatever you want me to unbox. I'll pretty much open or read almost anything within reason. So send it to Fears Vlogs, FearsMan26, John Fears, 16745 Kagan's Crossings Boulevard, STE 102B, PMB 40, Claremont, Florida 34714. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that a new hat? You look cute in it. Well, thank you. It's not a new hat, Cade. I found it online. It's my Legends of the Hidden Temple, because that was one of my favorite game shows growing up. It's of Omak from Legends of the Hidden Temple. So there we are. I found it online, and I was like, nice. So yeah. Kay is getting turned on. When is she not turned on? When are ladies not turned on by the Fears man? Oh, I love you, Fears. Yep. Yep. Nice. Right on. There it is. Mm-hmm. I'm like James T. Kirk. James T. Kirk was a ladies' man, so was Fears. I'm just joking. I haven't had any ladies in a while, so it would be nice. So yeah. Oh, Mark Summers all the way, Visions. Mark Summers, the greatest game show host of all time. Of all time. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. I'm going to skedaddle. I got to go take a shower before work. I got to have some dinner. I got to clean up all this mess. And I need to get on a little bit of watching Police Academy 1. So, yeah. So, I'll either watch that ego, brother. Well, obviously, I was kidding, Zach. So, shut your little mouth. Zip your fucking lip before Fears comes over there and throws you through a friggin' wall. All right? So, don't even go there. Because I'll destroy your life, Zach. I will destroy your life. So, there you are. Shh. Zach, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Zach. I'm kidding. Fears has zero ego, Zach. I was playing around. I'm definitely not a ladies' man. I'm definitely not a ladies' man. Yeah. I will do one more crown check before we go. All right, here we go. In ninth place, Bo Sheamus. 8 is Vic. 7 is Jucifer. 6 is Primetime Gaming. 5 is Tylenol. 4 is Mr. Lampy. Strong Bear is coming in hot 3. Visions is number 2. And because Museum did that super chat donation for me, thank you, buddy, once again. Museum is coming in hot in first place. There you are. So there you are. I really appreciate it. Visions says, ha ha! Lantern loses again. Sorry, Lantern. Museum sealed the deal with the super chat donation. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. museum. I can't thank you enough for that donation. I hadn't gotten one in quite a while, so thank you very much. It means a lot. Oh man, I'm floating, y'all. So am I. I'm tired, y'all, too. Look at these bloodshot eyes. I need some sleepy time. And I already had my my annual nap of the day. I need another nap. So yeah, that's it. I have the same shirt in red, the Millennium Falcon shirt. This one, I didn't even know it came in red, Kate. That's awesome. We can wear them when we go to Disney. Well, you need to get your little hottie with a body butt down here, and I'll take you. I want to use that. I want to use that that pass. Wow, you all are made for each other. Yeah, this is true. Why doesn't Lantern just give you a 9 million super chat donation? I don't know, BPM. If he gave me 9 million, I swear, if Lantern gave me $9 million tonight, I would walk into my job and go, try by, fuck you, I'm out of here. I'm donating my life to YouTube. I'd already donate my life to YouTube anyway, but that would seal the deal. I'm not kidding, BPM. If I actually got like actual $9 million, I'd be like, I am set for life. I never have to work a day in my life ever again. Oh, the Lord. Use that pass. Hell yeah, brother. I need to. Because normally I get about 5 or 6 uses out of it. I want to try and beat that this year. So yeah. All right. I'm taking off. But Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Oh yeah, I saw that. Pretty cool. What, my shirt visions? Oh, thanks, buddy. Romantic Disney date. What's better than that? Well, we'll find out as soon as Kate gets her little butt down here. You know? There it is. All right. Oh, God. Ooh, those yawns are destroying Fears. Oh, my Lord. Ugh. Please stay. I want to, but I need a shower. I'll probably shave tomorrow. It's not that bad. I can probably get away. Oh, good. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm tired. Oh. Peace out, all. Yeah. All right, Dave. I'll see you later. All right. I gotta go before I fall asleep on camera, guys. But I will either stream tomorrow on Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't decided. One of those days. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Time for some plugs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my movie buddy, Vic. Vic6666. Subscribe to BPM. And welcome back, BPM, to the chat. Subscribe to Visions. Lord Visions. King of the Goths. Go to exhumevisions.com for all that goth merch, for all that memes merch, for that movie stuff, and for the official Robbie P2. Robbie, you keep saying it's fake. If you say it's fake again, Robbie, Fears will gouge out your eyeballs and throw you off a cliff. Because Visions does not make any fake merch, so don't even go there, Robbie. And hey, Robbie, fuck you. Be sure to subscribe to Fangirl Kate. Be sure to subscribe to Lark. Be sure to subscribe to Mama Bear 06. We got to get her to 100 subs. Get Mama Bear to 100 subs. Be sure to subscribe to my buddy, my pal, Zach, the Incredible Impression. We got to get him to 2,000. Because I think he's at 1,000 something. We got to get Dave, Strong Bear 19. We got to get him to 1,000. Hell yeah, guys. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears. Lord Fears. Half British, half American, ultimate nerd. Fearsman 26, that's the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. I love you. I care about you. I'll see you guys next time. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I will see you guys later. Peace.